Stanley, see this? This is this. This ain't something else. This is this.
I'm not getting that. There's something wrong. I gotta refresh this.
There's definitely something wrong right there.
This ain't something else.
Yeah, or can you hear music? Because I can't hear it. I want to have to do something else. Hold on. We're live right now, by the way. We're having technical difficulties. For some reason, the music won't play.
It's my fault. It's the internet.
Well, I don't know. I've been on this channel and I played this song before. For some reason, it's not playing. Let's see if it's playing now. I think it may be muted on the channel itself. Let me reopen the stream. Hey, guys. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Enjoy our show. I'm going to play in with the one other song that I got here. Let's see. I'm going to find a different song. Yeah. That was just messed up. Why it didn't play, I don't know. Like there's been a couple of times I've done it on two different tabs, and it's not playing the song. Yeah. Let me try getting to their channel again, and let's see if it'll actually play for me this time. Yeah, it could be just that song. Okay, it's playing now. There you go. That'll work. You see this, Stanley? Do you see that? Wait, hey, show us the cockroaches right quick.
I can't see the cockroaches. Well, sometimes they come up the fence. So I'm right by the fence. Right?
Yeah, let's put you on the big screen.
They get in between the slats, right? This is my speaker. So they get in between the slats, and I'll be sitting here, and all of a sudden I'll see this thing out of the corner of my eye, and I'll be like, "Oh my god!" And I've been wanting to have this gun fixed, but because this thing shoots salt rock at anything, like it shoots table salt, and it really shoots.
I have one. Yeah, I have one of those too.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You can have fun with snails and slugs and all kinds of things. Yeah, but so what they do is they climb up. Every once in a while, a lizard will get up there. I don't shoot at him because it don't really hurt him, but the cockroaches, if you hit them just right underneath the edge of them, it rips them apart. So it's quite fun.
Well, that's interesting and all, but let's play a song in because I didn't get to do an intro. All right.
I love the way you walk right out of the way of that one.
All right, so it's Relentless. It really is. That's the name of the song, by the way.
Oh.
If I can find it again, where is it at? Jeez. Is it on screen? Let's see. Yeah, it's on screen.
Yeah, you got.
Where's the tab?
Yeah, that's there too. Yeah.
I pulled it open.
Only problem is when you shoot it, you got to make sure your eyes are shut when you shoot or wear glasses because salt comes back and hits you in the eye.
Yeah,
and it burns a little bit while it's dissolving in your eye. So.
Well, I don't want to see that, dude. I really don't. So
this is Relentless. I mean, it doesn't hurt unless it hits hard, but like the salt in your eye is painful enough.
All right, hold your breath. Relentless by Sick of It All on Fat Records. I'm going to play that right now. Oh, enjoy the music. Yeah, have fun with this.
We need a little bastard.
This is this. This ain't something else. This is this.
That's a good little song, I think, personally. That's just my opinion. And we'll save that for later. So, Ryan, how's your evening going, except for the cockroaches?
Oh, it's good, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I received calendars myself, personally, and
I didn't get
books.
one.
Yeah, I know.
You think I'd be successful or something, right?
I know we should get you some, though, dude. I'll show the audience what I did get. And Tamara's calendars came to me today, the 13-month calendars. And Santero, if you're listening out there, bud, I'll get yours out to you. I can actually mail these things. They can fit in an envelope. Yeah. Now, speaking of the devil, somebody's coming in. Who could that be?
I wonder who it is. I wonder.
Oh, it's JJ. Hey, JJ. How's it going, mister?
What's up, fellers?
I watched
Books and calendars right now. Books and calendars. I got one about nuclear weapons, truths about bombs, explosions, and lies. And then I got another book that she gave me. I don't know why she thought I was worthy of this thing. Level, plain palm, flat earth, and fun. I don't know, fundamentals. She spelled it fun, never mind. It's fundamentals. You get my point. Here, I'll show it to you guys. Yeah. You've seen Tamara's books, right? Haven't you?
I don't think so.
No. D-Man got one, Cubby got one, and here's the 13-month calendar. I got this. One's going to what's his name? He likes white women.
Yeah, machete.
Yeah. Here's his copy here, and that's what I bought those.
Are you sure that other one is not his copy? I mean, which one is his?
Doesn't matter, dude.
Okay.
And here's the level plain poem. I'll take the post-it note she put on here. She gave me a note. Thank you, Tamara. I'm telling you, you're awesome. And she gave me this. This has even Sobisms in it too. It's got Sobs.
Sobism.
A chapter on Nathan or two.
Like fat girls dancing on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. And then we got Sobs. Got a whole section of his own in here. That's pretty cool. And on the back, it's got a map, like an azimuth. Has the sun and moon in its path. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's got all kinds of stuff here, man. There's this it even mentions Crow 77.
Oh yeah, that
13, guy. Yeah. Oh, Crow's been around for a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all the spinning orbs in the sky and how they look fake and NASA stuff. It's pretty good. Fundamental book. It's fundamental. Yeah, and then they got the one on nuclear weapons here. See?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, truth, exposing nuclear weapons and bombs. Yeah. This is going to be a fun little read. Yeah. Ooh, it's got a chapter on Netanyahu in here. Never mind.
Really, that's important to flat earth, isn't it?
Well, no, that's for the nuclear thing because he's been screaming that Israel's got. Iraq's got nuclear capabilities. We got to go kill them. Kill the Iranians now.
Okay.
He's been saying that for the last, 13, 14 years. Probably.
Why do we have to? Why can't the government do it for us? I mean, if it's that important, why?
No, it's all part of the show, dude. You're not getting it. JJ, I'll tell you all about their in cahoots, dude. They're all in cahoots.
It makes logical sense.
Yeah. And I got this today too. I'll show you this right quick. This is what I went to the library about. And actually, tomorrow I'm going to go talk to these people about a trademark. This is it's actually at the public library. This is where they handle this stuff, and they do patents and stuff too. This is where most of the stuff's done nowadays. Yeah. But I have an appointment there tomorrow. I'm going to sit down with one of the librarians, and they're going to help me put together what I need to trademark this channel and get everything set up. And I was hoping I was going to get my identification number for what I guess it's Google, but YouTube. So they give me a verification number so I can actually collect my money that I get from like people like JJ and Matthew, and they send me super chats so I can collect them now. So yay.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to use that to help fund Antarctica and whatever gets put in there, or I would rather not YouTube get a chunk of it though, right, JJ?
Damn straight. Fuck those guys. Screw tube.
They screw you out everything you got. But I mean, that was a nice present that I just walked into. I wasn't expecting those books. I was just expecting the calendars, man. Then thank you, Tara. I can't pronounce her name right. Tamara. I think it's how you pronounce it. It's spelled that way, I think. And I will send her an email, and I would love to actually send her more money for those books. I don't think but I'm going to promote them. Buy the books, man. They're good reads.
First, you should read them. First, you should read them.
Oh yeah,
you get Sonny's book as well.
Before you endorse.
Oh yeah, I got Sonny's book. Yeah, have you seen Sonny's book, Brian? Have you looked at it? You know what?
In general, I would read the first. I'd read it first.
I'll show you my other 2 books. I have 4 flat Earth books now, or I would consider the other one a conspiracy book, but
bunch of.
I'll show you the other 2. I know reading's bad for your eyes, guys. I'm telling you.
Chicks
no
dig
kidding.
it.
Why do you think
Chicks dig it. Okay, this is the True Earth Whisperer by Sonny Davis. It's a good read. And what's her name? Karen Song? Yeah. Sonny Davis. Yeah. Karen Song's actually reading it online weekly. So she's going through reading the book to us. So we're just sitting back on Karen's lap just listening to her book.
Yeah. It's easy peasy. Lemon squeeze.
I'd rather have somebody. And this is the other book that Paul, LBA Paul, got me. This is Adam Meakin and John Stonia.
Well, don't say that. You get in trouble.
Yeah. I'll say, who's the arbiter of what I can read and what I can promote? This is my damn channel, man.
Well, you can read whatever you want. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, straight, man.
It is your channel. That's my point.
Yeah, I'm trademarking this thing, man. And you're the original co-host on here, Ryan. You know that.
Okay.
Yeah, you've been there for a long time.
Okay.
You helped me through the first 6 months of the awkwardness of making a YouTube channel.
Yeah, well,
Jesus,
I was going to say that's all I really did was just sit place for you guys to come in and talk. But
they used to call me Roger.
I'm
the
no
Ryan Tamer.
Flat earther that goes around and preaches or nothing. But like I have my beliefs and I have my knowledge, but that's all I have. So.
Yeah. Sean Hawkins does need to add some philosophy to what he thinks is a science, but he doesn't really have much science, to tell you the truth.
Well, philosophy.
None of the business was over in QE's chat, sending out super chats earlier. Sean Hawkins was streaming QE's live. You know how Sean Hawkins does. If he didn't have content, he just sits there and watches your lives while you're live. It's pretty funny. I hope Sean's still watching me now. Hey, Sean, if you can find a better platform than Whatcast, and if you can find a non-biased platform that knows what fallacies are, like JJ, he knows what fallacies are, don't you?
I know a couple. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Dan. None of your business.
Oh yeah. It's none of your damn business.
Yeah, logical fallacies are important, man. Even if you don't, it takes time to learn all that shit, man. But they're important, man. You get persuaded all the time if you don't understand what you're dealing with. You get influenced. Chicks dig it, man.
I'm telling you.
Do they?
Well, they usually dig for worms. If you ever watch any chicks, they do dig for worms. And I think we got a couple on the hook.
Yeah,
I'm going to be honest with you.
The early bird gets the worm, of course, too. Okay.
Oh, that's Arwen. And he's not really the early bird anymore. No, I think he's the late bird. He hasn't done anything in the flat Earth community except go around Nathan and help him out every once in a while. It's been years. He just sits there and debates trolls in his chat and screams at people. But I mean, that's Arwen.
One of mine.
Arwen.
Yeah. You remember the cartoons Jamie put out about Arwen? Yeah. He did a good job for a low budget animation. Have you ever seen any Jamie Sea Level stuff, JJ?
I'm not sure.
No, Jamie Sea Level is a flat earther who's kind of a troll on our side. Hey, there's Harmon.
He's kind of a troll.
Nothing ever sounds familiar to me, and then I watch it, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Well, he did a whole bunch of animations based on Nathan Oakley and
use the AI. Yeah, he did a good job.
I tell you,
Flatzoid. And
that's how my icon. This one right here. That's where that came from.
No, that's not Jamie, is it? You sure?
Yeah. Or maybe it wasn't Jamie. No, that was
that's New Moon. Yeah.
Yeah, DJ New Moon. Yeah. That's right. I'm sorry, my bad. But DJ, that's
I tell you, Nathan Oakley, man, he sure is redundant with his, what he says, but boy, he sure got them nailed down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they're basing, like, you saw what I did today, right? You saw that little stream I did earlier.
Basing on what?
I didn't see it. I was working.
Well, dude, we're straight up piece calling out this GLERF, this Globe Earth Believer. She actually violated every principle when it comes to measurement to get the globe.
You're talking about that star stuff chick?
Yeah.
What
the fuck?
Yeah, I went back and rewatched that. That chick was actually sending me messages back when I first started my channel, because I made a comment when she first started hers, and I was basically telling her the Earth's flat, you know. And she was one of the first ones that I was just going back and forth with. I was like, "Geez,
holy shit, dude! You got a lot of GLERF. You do got a lot of these fucktards, dude. They
I think certain people just attract bad people.
No, it's not bad, dude. I mean, they literally lie in their maths. They cut a cord line through the globe Earth to get their circumference.
Somebody smart told them
this
is completely and totally true, so they have to believe it. That's all it is. That's what this is all about. It's like I met the tooth fairy, so it has to be real. Right?
Yeah, he's asking for it. You mess with a bull, you get a horn, dude. At least one.
Yeah,
you get gored is what you get.
She threw the globe circumference into the actual measurements using a cord line through the Earth to get the circumference.
I did rewatch it, man. I couldn't watch the whole thing. It was like 4 hours or something. But like, boy, is it redundant. And it just keeps repeating and repeating. But I get it. I know why he is, because he's right. And it's just like nobody else. They won't get it. They won't allow themselves to accept it,
because that would make it wrong.
Exactly. But the whole math equation becomes fallacious right away when you start putting cord lines and a circumference around the measurement itself to get your globe radius. That's literally what she did. They add the sphericity in there. The measurements themselves do not show this shit. The measurements are linear. They're linear measurements over a flat plane. They literally add the crap into it. Let's put some real numbers into it. I'm like, holy shit. And they know they're doing this, dude. They got to know.
It's amazing that we whistle by or just like hand dismiss that fact, but we have for years, like everybody, including myself, we all do it.
Yeah, I missed it for like the first 3 years. Like we were going through the math and we're watching how radiuses are actually formed and how they draw circumference. And we started catching some of it, like drawing a cord through it. And that's not done in any surveying. You can't like drill through the Earth. That's how they come up with that measurement from the link distance to it. And then they take it to a tangent plane outside of that part, and they create matches the circumference. Yeah. And they don't add sphericity until on the linear measurements till after the fact, till they get done making the measurement. Then they calculate that in there. That's what they take, those two marks, and that gives them a sphere.
So they do a lot of. But it's kind of like if your teacher gives you homework to do an assignment, and instead of doing the assignment, you do the assignment like two different ways. Like you do it with algebra, and then you also use whatever, like whatever kind of math. I guess if there's another way to do that, it'd be like doing that.
Yeah, the only reason they do that, keep it off the surface. They get that tangent plane so they can get a mark to their target GP. But the other measurement, the cord line goes through the center of the Earth, dude. You understand what I'm saying?
Which is dumb. Yeah. It's all top
you have to imagine
measured
flat. Yeah, you have to imagine it before it's
So that's where they get the reciprocating angles, because they come off the center of this presupposed sphere with those cord lines, and they take it to a tangent plane. So they never touch the surface. They never use the measurement of the surface. Yeah, we go straight at an angle to that star, and you can get, if you take 3 points like that, you'll get reciprocating zeniths. They're not actual zeniths. They're not. The zenith is 90 degrees above you. You don't get a GP. They never do. Right. They don't work. Yeah.
But they're not navigating, so why would they need to?
Well, they have to take that back down with the cosine formula to a tangent plane. They have to we do the exact same with an elevation angle, but we use the actual surface to get our elevation angles. We go straight from the surface level up. The elevation angle is what it's called. It's an elevation above level. They don't touch level. They say that level purports to the topographical liquid parts, or the liquid parts of the curved liquid parts of the Earth. That's their Kmart definition of what level is, which you can't show. Level is level, and the definition they're violating that axiom too. Level has what?
What's the definition? No higher or lower.
Higher or lower.
Yep.
Yep.
And you
It's
can't get
very
that on a
simple.
curve, dude. Yeah, no, you can't get a tangent to a curve. That's why they have to
But you
draw
also
that
can't
plane.
get a perfect mirror off the ocean or off the lake if it's not perfectly flat either. It's like a mirror.
And Rob said that girl didn't do that. She just measuring. Like Nathan went back and played it for him again. Now look, pay attention. She actually has this dingleberry ball alert below her a tangent that she's taking a measurement to. There's an imaginary ball below that tangent plane. That tangent
really,
plane in order to
me it exposes that they have alternative motives, because who's going to go to this length to deceive, right?
Lie about it. Yeah,
they have all the like the way Nathan puts it. It's just very basic. You can't argue it. It's not Nathan's facts.
No,
it's just facts.
No, it's reality.
Yeah.
It is, and they don't even realize they're using flat Earth measurements to try to debunk
they do, but
flat Earth. You know,
yeah.
Or
I think some of them know it.
You know?
I think they really know it. They're trying.
They have to. Who's going to go to that length and be that deceitful?
Well, if you're a detective,
prove a globe. Who cares if you live on a globe? Really?
Well, if you're a detective, you don't go out and promote the fucking thing that you didn't do. You go out and promote. You find out what they did do, and you find the truth of it. You don't go and bullshit them to trick them. It doesn't make any sense.
When I first heard about flat Earth, I thought it was stupid, just like anybody else. But I wasn't going to go defend the globe or just go to that length. It's pretty telling to me that the people that do it just doesn't seem genuine, authentic.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it doesn't, but it is in some way, and it's kind of like it's really hard to deal with that. Like me, that's why I don't like to argue. I don't really like to argue with idiots, and I don't like calling someone an idiot either. But the reality is what I mean by idiot is you just basically ignore everything that's right in front of you, and you just assume that what you already thought is true, and you won't even be serious.
Severe cognitive dissonance or something, man.
Yeah,
it's not intellectually honest.
Yeah, that girl that was doing that your star girl that you had there, you could see it in her eyes when she's sitting there converting this math. You can see
it reading on her face. So it's not. Yeah.
No, she's reading it. She actually did the calculation, man. She knows she's calculating this shit in historicity. Well, she literally does. Oh, good God!
Look who realizes how easily a normal person takes that information and just believes it. Right?
Who is it, Rush?
It's a jack of all trades. He's a troll.
See ya.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
What is a GLERF? I don't know. A ball card? I don't know, I guess. I never used the word GLERF. I've always used GLERF. I don't know what they're talking about.
I'd be careful.
You got a lot of GLERF.
Globe tard.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, well, that's what that is. GLERF is the globe Earth.
It's a racist comment, is what it is.
Globe Earth. Globe Earth.
Yeah.
It's a racist
GLERF. Yeah. Anyways. So how was your day, JJ? Speaking of the devil.
Not too shabby.
You
got my
did you work today?
Birthday today. Yeah, I did.
Ooh, happy birthday. Yeah. It was RG's birthday too. I went by his channel, but he got struck. I'm sorry, he was playing 12 Monkeys. He tried to play it on his TV.
How dare you do that on your birthday? You know what, Bruce Willis? I don't like you anymore.
Well, I don't think Bruce Willis is around anymore, from what I understand, according to some people.
Oh, he's not? Oh, wow.
No,
shout out and a good morning to Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah, Logical's in the house as well. Much love.
I saw him. Yes, he did. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to say hi. I said hi to Harmon and
oh, fuck
Harmon. Business. Yeah.
Did you really totally forget about the chat? Come on.
No. They come and they go. I was thinking of Eminem when I thought they come and they go. You remember that song Eminem did? I actually got to see Eminem play live at Anger Management Tour. I got to go to 2 of those. My oldest daughter wanted to go see Eminem. And I guess who played it, the first one? We had Exhibit. Who else was there? Snoop Dogg. Ludacris, which, oh, God, that was horrible.
All
of P. Diddy's buddies.
Oh yeah, they're all in there. Yeah.
But no, we're not talking about that anymore. Can't talk about
that. There was one you probably might like, JJ. It was Papa Roach.
Thing. Yeah. That was quite fun.
Papa Roach, right?
Yeah.
That one song,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Cut my life into pieces.
Or I'm getting away with murder. All right.
A couple good jams.
What?
No.
I got to see him play
Why
live.
do I like that song? I don't know, because it got played on the radio 1,000 times in a row. Fuck.
Yeah.
Was it Papa Roach or somebody?
Yeah.
That's Papa Roach. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I got to see Papa Roach play live.
Speaking of roaches.
I know
shoot it.
They're all over my fucking shed. They're crawling everywhere.
It's coming right for you. Shoot it.
Shoot the rope. Dude, I was leaving work and I had a car pull up behind me, flashed their headlights at me like 3 times. I think they got a loose headlight because it was just popping off and on. I pulled over like they were trying to talk to me and they went around me. And I'm like, okay, so why would
Because when you don't know your lights flickering like that, you don't have any idea that you're being.
Well, they were going through an intersection. It's got a big hump in the middle, so they bounced out of it. And I think that I mistook that for a flashing headlight.
God. Yeah. Don't you feel stupid when you do something like that and then you like almost react to it and you're like, oh shit.
Well, I did pull over, dude. I pulled over like they were trying.
I know, but I'm saying react like in a negative way. I don't mean like pulling over and saying, oh shit, I'm sorry, I did something wrong or whatever. But
greetings,
I thought it was.
I want the terribles in the house.
I saw him, man. Yeah. So I thought my manager left behind me. She was leaving after me, and I thought she was chasing me down because it kind of looked like her car. I thought she was trying to. So I called her like, "Are you trying to get my attention?" Like, no, I'm at home now almost. I'm like, "Oh shit." Well, I don't know who it was behind me, but they were flashing me down. It was funny as hell. So you want to get back to Captain Gunn? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, we can start where we left off. Yeah. Have you seen this? You did watch it, Ryan, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I remember it quite well.
So
we'll be testing at the end.
For once, I watched something. Yeah, and I was interested. I'm fascinated by it, but I'm not sure I agree with everything. But yeah, I can.
North,
I think
south, east, and west.
JJ put out is better though. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I didn't get to watch all of JJ's. Let's see. I'm trying to get back to where we were. Yeah,
I know, but you've been busy.
Yeah, I've been working, man. So we were in the Monty map, I think, as far as we got with this thing. We got past the clock. Let's see. Oh, there's the Vibes of Cosmos. You remember Dislord, right, Ryan?
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is his favorite voice. They brought him over, didn't they, one day on the channel?
Mm-hmm.
The Vibes of Cosmos. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how we haven't seen them since we came over here and just do our own thing.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen Dislord in a while, but I mean, he only does stuff in Discord.
Come on the show, has he?
He hasn't done it. He's been on here after. Let's see. It's been about 2 months. 3 months.
I think we're doing Spotlight.
Yeah, I've had Dislord helped me host a couple of shows.
Yeah, Dislord's a good dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's a bad person.
Yeah, but he gets mad about the Jesus thing.
Beliefs, but like we all do, right?
If you bring up Jesus, he gets mad about it for some reason.
Well, he also believes in like that devil's whatever thing. I don't know.
The Satan. Well, I'm not going to knock your beliefs, but I mean, they're beliefs at the end of the day. That's what they are.
All right. That's what it means. Like, if we can't narrow it down and prove it or something with some kind of evidence, then why are we arguing about it? Like, I mean, it's okay to believe it, but to argue about it is kind of like if you don't have the evidence to say that this is absolutely sure, then I mean, kind of wasting my time in my case.
So, how do you pronounce that expedition? How do you say it? Sorosa or Orosa? I can't pronounce it properly.
Probably
say
Sorsa.
Probably not a word. It's probably just a bunch of letters that mean something.
Well, he leans to the Norse. He thinks he's a Viking, I think.
Masonic expedition,
more like the source of the source of the North. So, I should say it says crew platform.
As so below, so above.
That something. It's an anagram, dude. Come on.
An anagram. I don't know. Maybe it's his name. Maybe we don't know. We don't.
Yeah, he even pointed out, if you remember, about how he said that people were calling out his symbol as Masonic or symbolism. You can actually be like the Baphomet Hector with the star.
Well, where do you think that symbolism came from? From the fucking maps. Come on, dude. Like, why are we arguing about this stupid shit right now?
We're not arguing.
Sorry with anything.
As big as the Illuminati. It's fucking bullshit. The
Well,
government.
just do me a favor. Just don't throwing up gang signs. We'll be all right. All right.
West side, this day.
Dude,
Vatos
what
Locos
do you
forever.
use to navigate in the fucking water, you morons? Like, come on, dude. Why you're not allowed to use those because now the Masons took them and stole them now?
Yeah.
Like, you can use the swastika
Exactly.
even though the original way was to show the Four Seasons. Come on, dude. Get out of here.
Off limits, Ryan.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
you can't touch it, man. It's taboo. You can't do it,
Can't
man.
touch
Just
this.
saying.
No.
You know what? Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just fucking get over it, bro. Like, you just got to.
Well,
like,
if you're trying to sell a product, you don't want to offend everybody.
I'm calling the feelings police right now. They're on their way.
Yeah, the Fifi police are on their way over, dude. And you're gonna have
Salvation
to
Army.
answer.
The Green Police.
Calling the Salvation Army.
Oh,
I saw that
have you ever,
play today.
have you ever heard Jack
I saw that. I was like laughing my ass. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay, have you ever heard Jack White's Seven Nation Army?
Yeah.
The song, yeah, that was about the Salvation Army. He was when he was a kid. He used to hear the bells ringing at the stores and stuff, and he heard about the Seven Nation Army, and he thought they were coming to get him, so he would sit up late at night waiting for him.
What?
The Seven Nation Army was coming for the Salvation Army was coming for him. He thought it was like an actual army, so he wrote that song about that childhood experience that he had.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not, dude. It's a true story.
Oh, wow, dude, really? Like, even if
You
that
wanna
was true, why would you admit something like that?
Well, it makes a good story. You can tell the audience where you're.
Chicks dig it, Ryan. Chicks dig
There
it.
you go.
They dig when you're a moron and you fall into some kind of like pit. Like when you're a really smart person, but you fall into like the most obvious place that no one else fell in. No one stepped in that puddle, but you did. It's like, come on, dude. Something wrong with you.
All right, gentlemen, let's get back. Let's get on
Because
track.
you got lucky because
Please,
you should
please.
be out there doing it.
I'm gonna break out the guns on you. Hold on.
Oh shit! You get your tickets
Oh yeah,
to the gun show.
You follow my drift, man.
That's right.
Be careful. There's sharks in the water.
This is you setting up your own expeditions with my guidance. So when it comes to crew restrictions, the only one is adults only. Mature-minded 18s and upwards. I've been planning these expeditions for about 3 years, so I'm quite prepared skillfully, mentally, physically and kit-wise when it comes to the vessels and equipment. I've had time to think deeply and seriously about everything needed to pull this off successfully, including every logical and realistic scenario.
All right.
My crew's safety.
How could you possibly do that?
Okay, the best laid plans of mice and men, dude. You know that one? You've heard this?
Yeah.
It's always that group of people that are just doing their own thing and they just notice you and they think, oh, let's go fuck with this guy and let's go piss him off. You know, there's always that happens to you. Like, you could be not being attacked by government or something. You just might be out there and all of a sudden just some strange person decides to come and start messing with you and ruin your whole fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happens, right?
Well, if you're on the high seas, that could happen a lot easier, couldn't it?
Damn pirates.
Yeah, like there's pirates out there, bro. Like, not a joke. Like, you go into certain waters, the natural waters, and you're on your own, bro. There's no cops to show up if you get attacked. So you might want
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the man's armed to the teeth if he's out at sea all the time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would hope that you would have at least like a 30-06 or something big enough to like shoot a distance at something that comes after. You know, once they board your ship, you're in trouble.
You'll need more than that if there's pirates coming for you, dude.
30
you need some direct energy weapons.
In the cabin to
one of
steer
those badass fire hoses,
and having like pirates attacking the ship and like that's insane, bro.
You want to disable your assailants, dude.
There's nothing like attacking your enemy with a shit ton of water. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
yeah, I would say water blast would be the most efficient way.
Harmon's here. Hey, Harmon.
Oh shit! All right, we got to act right. Harmon's here.
Right. On the step. On the good foot. Come on.
We're cool, man.
Yeah,
we're cool.
What now?
You gotta be good. Be good, JJ. Hey, you see what my name is?
No.
Yeah, not Roger.
Not Roger.
Not Roger.
Yeah, see. There he is, not Roger. That's good, man. I'm glad you're not me. Thanks, Harmon.
Wait, let me check. Okay, yeah, I'm still me. Okay, just making sure.
Good. I was confused there for a minute. I thought I might be Harmon.
How you doing, Harmon? How's it? Another day? Another beautiful evening?
I fell for fucking Ball Earth at one time, didn't I?
I went and got me a new phone today, so maybe I won't get booted off like I always been getting booted off. We'll see.
Yeah, that's
nice.
pretty for you.
Yeah,
it was bad first and now it's
Is it an Apple?
No, I wouldn't get an apple for nothing.
Not for nothing. You have to be a reason.
What you call it? Are we gonna watch Captain Saltpeter?
Yeah, we're
Yes,
watching
sir.
Peter Salt. Yeah.
Ooh, lives in the
Isn't that what they make
pineapple under
gunpowder
the
with?
sea.
They have
I do like this
saltpeter and
idea, but
gunpowder.
I think it's a little
Yeah,
bit.
they do.
Gun? So it's
Yeah.
called saltpeter.
Hey, if nautical
Yes.
nonsense is something you wish, then
You
drop
need
on
that
the
to make
deck
gunpowder
and flop
filler.
like a fish.
There you go. He's so square and porish, is he?
And why do they call it saltpeter in the first place? That's what
Yeah,
you're
he
gonna
is.
be.
My dad
Who
said in
lives in
World
a
War II they
pineapple
used to give it to them.
They mix your dick
They
off.
made the GIs eat it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry,
think
I
it's,
about said that way.
they thought it was for it helps you with dysentery and stuff. I think.
No, they were doing it to keep you getting erections.
Yeah, so they wouldn't be
Really?
out sleeping with
Yes.
Yeah, they wouldn't be sleeping with the enemy, dude. Think about it. If you're in a war, you send your wife out there and you convince her to go sleep with the enemy, and then you take them on and you attack them. Think about it. There's all kinds of ways you can win.
Yeah, saltpeter
Seriously, think
was
about it.
keep them from getting hard.
there's some
Yeah.
military actions here, dude.
Wow.
Graham crackers were created to keep kids from sleeping with, like little kids, like boys and girls, from sleeping with each other. Yeah, there's weird, stupid things that don't make any sense at all. That's supposedly true. I don't know if I believe it, but I mean, it sounds
Yeah,
like.
well, I want to shout out, post anything too, and Jeff right quick while we're
Much
stopped
love, fellas. Salutations, greetings.
Well,
Good
let's
morning.
Start looking up all those silly comments that used to say, like, never look a gift horse in the mouth, or and all these kind of things. All these little sayings, they all have meanings, and it'll blow you away when you find out what the real meanings are, and like some of the truths that are really in life that they'll never tell you in school, right? And when you realize that, you're like, wait a minute, the world really isn't the same place that I thought it was.
The cursed boner. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I've had one of those.
What's cursed about it? I mean, I get it. When you have one too long, it does get to hurting, but.
Oh Lord. Okay, now off the euphemisms. Yeah, we're watching Captain Gunn. You want to sign up for the program there, Harmon?
No, you know what? It's so funny. He says, "I want mature minds. I want 18 years and older." What?
Well, yeah, you can see why there'd be lawsuits if you had children on board, don't you? Like,
18 is a kid at this time.
Yeah.
There's nobody ready
I
at
understand.
18.
You and I think that, but when you're okay, well.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I thought I knew everything in the world when I was 14, but did I know everything in the world? Hell
Can
no.
you imagine trying to chase around a bunch of teenagers to make sure that the adults don't, when you're on a ship for months at a time? Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be the guy that had to do that. Do you? Making sure they don't get whatever, how many people are on the ship? And I don't know.
Well, it sounds like he's trying to recruit people for the military, by the way. It sounds to me 18 and up. Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing.
Well,
He is
I
not
think
doing
it's just to
anything.
avoid lawsuits, man. It's that simple. If you're an adult, you can agree to something and sign a document that says you'll do this or that, or you won't, right? But if you can't sign a document, then what's the point of you being there? You got to get permission from mom and dad.
Dude, I was signing things under duress
It's a
when I
job.
was 16.
You're basically doing a job, right? You're going out and whatever.
I was working when I was 14 years old. What are you talking about, dude?
I was too
Literally.
when I was 7 and 8, bro. I did a newspaper route with adults.
No, I had a real job. Like I'd go punch a clock.
What do you mean? That was a real job, bro. I got up at fucking 2 a.m. Like, that's a fucking real job.
Yeah, I've done paper routes too. Why I even did that?
No, this
but
was a 2000 paper route, bro. It wasn't no like kids route on a bicycle route. We're talking about the back of the van for like 4-6 hours at a day. It's not.
Oh, you delivered to all LA, huh?
No, I delivered Kansas City Star. It was a
Okay.
big motherfucker. On the weekends, it was a pain in the foot. You had to deliver twice. You had to deliver the insert, and then you had to deliver the newspaper. Sometimes the paper wouldn't come out in time, but the inserts would be ready. So you'd go deliver them first and come back.
That's the kind of paper route I did. I did back of the truck delivery. I had
an insert weighs 3 or 4 pounds, so you're trying to throw that out the window. It's not fun, bro.
we had a whole 4-mile radius we delivered papers to. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, but
On a
I've
flat
like
plane.
30 paper route. That's fucking cakewalk, dude. That's nothing.
Hey,
Did I say 30? I didn't say 30.
No, I'm just saying, even if you had 100, it doesn't compare to 2,000. Trust me.
You know, I think we had a 4-mile radius in Charlotte. That's where we were dropping these off.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's a rule so you don't overwork the kids, but.
Yeah, but I did that and worked the job both. So I actually went to the steakhouse and punched in and washed dishes, and then 2 weeks into that job, I became a cook.
But isn't it interesting how you can kind of cheat and do something that you know is wrong? Well, they tell you it's wrong, right? So you're not supposed to do it, but then you turn around and do it in another way. It's another place, but that's okay because no one's watching that.
Yeah. So
How does that work?
let's get back to the expeditions.
Yeah, let's get back to this. Everybody, make sure you give Dan MC a sub. I think he just hit 50.
Did he? Oh shit! Well, I gotta go sub to him. Then.
I dropped his link there in the main chat.
I see it. Yeah, cool. All right, let's play this. See where Captain Gunn's going to go with this expedition. We really want to know.
Is my utmost importance, and I'm morally and legally responsible for the safety of them all, which puts me in a good position to advise and teach other future expeditions and crews. I've had a few crews approach me over the past few months, groups of friends that are planning on an expedition and basically just want me to advise in the planning of theirs. I'm happy to advise any genuine crews that's got the balls to do this.
I did that a while back, I guess.
Figuratively speaking, that is, as I know there is women that want to explore the outer lands as well.
Chicks dig it.
I'm currently concentrating on the first of the first year's expeditions, but the second voyage would depart 2 months after the return of the first. And I intend on setting sail on 2 expeditions for the following 5 years.
You want to be on a ship with a whole bunch of men all the time?
These aren't tour guide holidays to the Mediterranean or even the islands around Antarctica.
I mean,
you're sailing into unknown, uncharted waters. You're crossing an ocean.
Okay, say that again, because you're getting really muffled.
Okay, let's say you've got a crew of 15 people. Okay?
Okay.
And you got 2 that are about the same age, and they start fooling around. What happens?
Overboard. Well, they have babies.
Does everybody just act like adults and just go on and keep doing their job and forget about it? No. They fucking flip the fuck out, and everybody has a fucking issue. Because 2 people are getting late and then they're not, and then now it's an issue, and now we got to talk about it, and we got to make a big deal out. It's just ridiculous shit like that. You just don't want to have to deal with that situation.
If you're going on a voyage, you better figure that out about you.
You masturbate and you watch porn. It's that simple, bro. It's just
So you're gonna bring porn along on this expedition.
I'm kidding.
You ain't gonna have one.
Well, if you're gonna take any kind of thing seriously, when you're going out in the middle of fucking nowhere and you might die, do you really want to take a girl with you? Because she's going to cry every 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, I'm fucking cold. Oh, fucking. Nah, come on, dude. I can't deal with that. Unless you're some kind of macho-ass fucking dykey chick, I ain't taking you with me. Because all you're going to do is be complaining about when we stop to pee. I mean, come on.
You don't know the women.
You know what I'm saying. I'm not as tough as I used to be, but I'm just saying.
How did we get here where we're listening to? Let's go with the show.
Yeah. Are we there yet?
Yeah. We're trying to get there. But Ryan's got a comment about everything. So,
well, we can be real, too, right? Can't we?
You can be in Fantasyland too.
Are you out of weed, Ryan?
No, I'm smoking some right now.
Just checked.
Well, just toke it, man. There you go.
Ocean in a relatively small vessel. You and your crew need to have balls so gigantic that you're having to carry them around in a wheelbarrow.
We can't hear you, dude. Now, right here. I say
he says, of course, figuratively speaking, because there's going to be girls too. So he keeps using this ball thing. I get so sick of this guy.
Yeah, there you go. So I saved this
now. Watch what he says right now.
Girls don't like balls.
How do you know?
I've watched
you just ask any of them. Come on, Roger.
Figuratively speaking,
you're married.
I think the more political correct way to say it is that you've got to be brave. You've got to have some grit about you. Someone that's confident within themselves and comfortable in their own company, at peace with yourself. A competent crew is probably the hardest part to get right and organise in my experience.
We got a whole ship full of girls here, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Now, see, this just gives you just an inkling of what it would be like if you were dealing with that situation. And I'm not saying anything bad about women. I'm just saying there's certain places women don't fucking do well. And, and traveling is one of them. I'm sorry.
Know, dude, I'm telling you.
Just
well, they have women in the Navy now, dude.
Oh, boy.
I understand that, but, I'm sure it's just a laugh. I'm sure it's a laughing fucking stock, too, watching them try to compete. I bet it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, women are built different, men. Yeah, they are.
Exactly. And it's not their fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just the way women and men are made, right? But so it's not even fair to put them in the same category. But let's go ahead and do that because women are so angry about it. Let's just be.
I don't think military life is a category.
Yeah, that's a good point, Roger.
Yeah.
Good point, brother. Okay, I'll accept that.
You should know you're signing up for something, and yeah.
I wouldn't. That's the reason. I understand completely. Yeah.
The USS Snapper.
There you go. Ooh.
That's what Paul said.
Is that what that says? Triple expedition? Yeah, I bet that's what it is. That's what it would be.
Well, he's trying to get recruits, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just because you see on TV, like, ships in the middle of the ocean fighting, like, whalers and stuff, and there's women on board and they don't kill each other, it's fiction, right? You understand that. It's for entertainment purposes. There's no real ship that goes around and attacks the Japanese people's ships. It doesn't happen. It's a fake, dude. It's not real. It's just imaginary. It's to get you to fight for something that doesn't exist. You're an idiot. You really believe any of that shit really happens? I don't fucking believe it. Prove it to me.
So you don't think Errol Flynn represented what happens on a ship, man? Come on.
Fucking please, dude.
Oh, okay. There's never been a ship boarded by pirates or anything, or accosted.
No, that does happen all the time. But I'm saying, come on, dude. Like, really?
I'm captain now.
All right,
the Japanese people are just out there just stealing whales out of the ocean and eating them, and no one knows about it. And
television.
It's entertainment. It's bullshit. It's like Survivor. It's not a real competition, bro. It's a fucking acting session. They're all actors, everyone.
But let's hope this isn't an acting set. Let's hope he's going on expeditions.
Roger, how far did you get into this yesterday?
Video like this, and they're not filming the real thing. They're fucking filming.
I'm about a quarter way into it.
Yeah. At this speed, we're going to take like till Christmas to finish it.
I know. The
voyage to be done.
I'll shut up.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
He's got an opinion. We'll give him a rant corner a little bit. Just give him a word.
All
And
right.
let him go.
Take two.
Experience. And it's not just the skills of the crew members. Being trapped aboard a 40, 50-foot yacht out at sea for long periods of time takes the right type of personality and mentality. These type of circumstances can snap a weak mind like a twig. If you or your crew members don't have any sailing experience, then you need to get it. Everyone needs to retain the skills to save themselves in case they're the last person standing and need to make a solo return passage home. My crew and I could possibly help with sailing tuition where we can, but you could also get tuition from any friends and family that you know that sails. Joining a sailing club, completing some of the many sailing courses all over the world, or even better, once you've got a couple of experienced sailors amongst your crew, they could teach the rest of you. Over the past 6 years alone, I've been a full-time liveaboard in my sailing yacht.
Hold on, that boat looks like it's floating on the air, doesn't it?
He said, that one, yeah. He says he's been living on, I bet you he lives about 10 feet from the shore on his boat.
You think so?
This guy's
apparently, if you're the last survivor, you need to know how to sail.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody else said it.
And you need to take the sailing classes, which would only cost you like $20,000.
If I'm the last survivor, wrap it up, man. Let's just get it over with.
Come on, Moby Dick,
dude?
eat me. Get it over with.
That's my
attitude. He's a hardened sailor, don't you know? And he's done expeditions.
No, he's in a fantasy land. That's my whole. After listening to all last year, then let him listen.
Levitating.
And I followed what you call it, that piss drinker guy, and he was supposed to go. And I seen the people that were they were going all from England, right? They never touched the damn water unless it rained.
Well, I come from a long line of sailors, dude.
Yeah, they all spent all their time in the cabin.
No, they were at sea, dude. They were in the Navy.
Yeah, that's a different type of sailing, though.
Yeah, it is.
This is out there 24/7 doing something.
This is, I'll agree with the guy. I've seen the guys that do this, and I've been on a sailboats like this, and they are not fun and not easy to control. There are a lot of work, and there are a lot of people that have to be involved in making it all happen. Otherwise, you wreck, and it's not fun. So, yes,
he does it all.
It does take great balls, but most people won't understand that just looking at it from the outside. Sailing is a very, very interesting thing.
Okay, let's get back to the Fantasy Island. You ready?
I like that.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't live in a marina on a dock. I live on anchor and on the ocean no matter the weather. There's nothing more beautiful than sailing at sea on a summer's day with a few good friends, plodding along on a calm 10-15 knots, flying 2 sheets to the wind, a cool breeze on your face and a cold beer or a fat spliff in your hand. But you don't learn from that, and that's not what a true sailor craves. Nothing tests our skills and grit more than the rough stuff. Some get their kicks from riding superbikes,
I do.
throwing themselves out of aeroplanes, climbing mountains,
I've done that.
Us sailors get our thrills from hurricanes and storm force weather. To experience and survive an 80-mile-an-hour Category 12 gale and hurricane solo without sustaining serious injury or damage to the vessel, it's not about having a death wish, the opposite in fact. It's not fearlessness or stupidity. When Mother Nature sends her full fury, the raw power has a beauty about it. She's breathtaking. And we tend to go a wee bit Lieutenant Dan.
You call this a storm? Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh! It's time for a showdown! You and me! I'm right here! Come and get me!
Gentlemen, it's a perfect storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go a little bit batty.
This guy's a little bit Hollywood.
Yes, he is.
A little bit.
Maybe he's a little bit of rock and roll too.
I'm thinking AI wrote this for him and he's reading it.
Yeah, it could be.
It's like a book. He isn't that literate. Come on.
Harmon, what's with all the hate, dude?
Because I know about this guy. This guy's no good. He's just a bunch of BS.
Harmon's been taking after me.
He's been hanging
Pulling
out with
the
JJ.
JJ.
Yeah. Complete skeptic on every topic.
Damn right, man. Good job, man.
There you go.
A man after my fucking belief. Exactly.
Well, say, hey, Matthew, how you doing tonight, sir?
What's
Oh,
up,
dude,
Matthew?
I'm headed home, baby. Going to the airport. I'm gonna be testing the foundations of the bedroom when I get there.
Oh, nice. Well, make sure if you put any holes in it to patch them up. All right. I hope you don't hold the old lady in the process.
What does that mean, Rod?
You didn't get that
There'll be
whole.
no coming back.
Never mind.
No saltpeter for you, huh?
No.
Yeah, I don't need it. I already have that problem, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, Harmon's the Viagra Connect is what I heard.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
That
You go to
Well,
Mexico.
does it count? Does it count when it gets hard when you don't want it to, but then won't when you want it to? Does that count?
Only if the right girl's around.
depends
Yeah,
who's
there you go.
counting.
Yeah.
Well, you just keep it uncovered so you can just nail it whenever you need to. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
All right.
That's right. Harmon, did you put that link in the chat?
What link?
That Viagra link.
Oh, that Viagra
Yeah.
link.
Viagra,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. You gotta get
We
the.
didn't forget, dude.
Oh, Santero's here. Hold on, I gotta show him something. I got something for you, Santero. Now I'm gonna be sending it to you. It's a calendar. I got it. See it? 13-week
Santero's in
calendar.
Ibiza. Make sure you don't take a pill in Ibiza.
Hey, he's in Spain, right? Santero's in Spain.
Did you just say 13-week calendar?
He's got to be excited today.
It's
They
a
beat France.
30-month calendar. Sorry.
They beat the number one team.
Oh, wow.
Yay,
They're
go team.
they're in the
Go
finals.
sports ball.
Yeah, France
Yeah,
was such a heavy favorite. I mean, they just guaranteed win, and they played Spain today and lost 2-0.
Go sports ball.
Anybody else see it?
Go sports ball.
No sports ball. Tamara sent
Go
me
team.
this book too, right here. Yeah.
That's cool.
That was free. She gave me that, and then she gave me this one too.
Badass,
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
Who was that, Roger?
Tamara.
Yeah.
Tamara.
Oh,
Goy
cool.
ball. Santero gets it.
Shout out to Tamara.
Yes, I did. And I got this one from LBA Paul.
Goy ball, he says.
And I got
Yeah,
this
that
one from
Doctor
Jeremy Bird.
Now,
Don't forget to say Jeremy Bird. He sent me this one too.
the Birdman.
The Birdman.
Who's Jeremy Bird again?
Everybody knows Bird is the
He doesn't know
word.
who Jeremy Bird is yet, does he?
Oh, come on,
Spell
Ryan.
Bird, B-U-R-D.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been around for years.
He's a flat earther, man. You should hang out with him. He
Just
does.
because I haven't heard of him doesn't mean he's not popular. I'm just saying, like, I don't think I remember.
We're not here for popularity, sir. I don't think.
You've seen him
Did I
before.
ever
He's
say
been around.
that?
Yeah.
Do you think if I wanted to be popular, I'd be on your show, Roger?
He's
No,
asleep right now.
He probably is. He does trivia.
That was a good
He does
joke,
trivia
yeah.
and crossword puzzles. And if you go over his channel, he gives away prizes like books and other things. And JJ is quite the sponsor of the young man.
You know, there are apps online that claim that if you put in receipts, that they'll pay you cash money that you can cash out and spend on all kinds of nice things like Starbucks drinks or whatever. But you know what? They're lying because you can only put 8
Yeah.
in per day. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, we're not doing that. We're getting that flat Earth information out to people just because we want to. We're not scamming people. All right. Are you back to Lieutenant Dan? You ready?
So when it comes back to the other crews setting up expeditions of their own, I've set up a platform to connect the crew applicants that I've received and ones I get in the future. I only want genuine applications. This is not a game and no one wants their time wasted. I must have had over 1,000 emails from people saying, I want to go, or take me, and that's it. Not even a name or a single detail about yourself. I need to know your basic details. Where you
from. Ask a question right quick. Did Vlad give him his details and stuff? I'm sure he did when he contacted this Captain Gunn guy, right?
Did he claim
he did? I mean, when he sent, I don't know if they ever got contact with each other or not, but I know he sent all his details.
Yeah,
he's a diver too. He's one of those fancy scuba diver guys.
Vlad claiming to want to go or what?
Yeah, I think he wanted to get in touch with him, try to go with him.
That was a year ago, though. That was a year ago when it came out last year. Mm-hmm. And he was it came out in April, and he was going to go in August, right? Well, and then he gets about a couple of weeks later, then he goes, next August. And now it's 5 years from now. The guy's he's in a fantasy land. There's a bunch of loonies over there in that island.
I got you. Yeah, so this is his recent.
I lived there 5 years.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are saying he's on a grift of some kind. I don't know.
He's a what?
He's on a grift.
Oh, no, I don't think he's on a grift.
Yeah.
Who's going to put it? If he's going to grift something like that, he deserves every penny from the dummies that give to him.
Yeah.
That fucking truck in front of me is like falling asleep at the wheel, dude. Look at him.
Be careful, man.
Yeah, don't get into a wreck, man.
Pull up next to him and flip him off and honk at him. He'll wake up and try to run you over.
Oh, hold on. Are you on the camera?
Show me.
Here, let's take this down. Let's see.
Can you see him?
What's going on, Matt? No, we can't. Hold on. We got to get to you.
This Roger remembers how to use it.
You might go viral.
Here you go.
Record it. You go viral.
There you go.
We're going live.
He's all over the place, dude.
Oh yeah, he's over on the side of the road.
You're on the wrong side of the road, dude.
Yeah. What are you?
Okay. I thought maybe you were in the UK or something. Why are you both on the wrong side of the road? That's what I want to know.
It's mirrored, I think.
It must be.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Dude, would you stop fucking dropping shit on top of my head and scaring the shit out of me?
I wonder how far away that town is away from you on the horizon over there.
I'd say it's about 6-8 miles away.
You have to take some flat Earth measurements.
Well, it can't be very far because it'd be over the curve.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
I've still yet to find this.
There's a curve everywhere you go, right?
That town is a mirage.
Being refracted from behind you.
No,
JJ, that's awesome.
Matthew's,
you know what?
Matthew's
You can
gonna
fake.
die, and you guys are
probably
making jokes. What is wrong with you, dude? You got to pay attention. Matthew's in trouble here.
He's gonna wreck, dude.
He's all over the road.
Lines, Matthew.
Yeah. Is that a rig? You're behind you following there?
It looks like a tanker is what it looks like.
Yeah, he's
go ahead.
It's a vacuum truck.
Oh, is that what it is? So it is a tank.
21 foot.
Shit sucker.
Hey, how long you go before you get home?
Dude.
Probably 11.
Dude.
Oh, wow. He is true.
On the medium, dude. He's literally on the medium.
You would think that he'd be hitting the little buttons by now and be waking up and going, what the fuck? How's he driving straight and not like swerving? Like,
if that's a shit sucker and he wrecks, his shit's everywhere, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's going to hit the fan.
Yeah, it definitely will be shit in the fan.
Yeah. We got to watch this till he gets to a stop. Is this guy going to straighten it up? Because he is. Well,
I'm worried that he's going to come to a fucking intersection somewhere and then crash right through it.
Matthew, pass him fast, dude.
I wouldn't pass him. I'd stay behind him and call the police and ask them somebody to come and try to signal him.
Dude, he's probably really tired.
Call the fucking police, dude. You're talking to the wrong guy.
Well, I'm not saying you should. I'm saying that would be the most logical thing to do. But I mean,
wait, you're talking to somebody from California.
you might be trying to change the radio station, and just you're taking it wrong. But you know,
give him the pit maneuver.
just hit him and then arrest him and throw him on the ground and beat him up and then kidnap him. And
holy shit! Is he going to drive in?
Yeah, there you go.
He's flashing his light at him too.
To make sure he sees him. Yeah, he wants to make sure. He's turning his signal.
Shit,
he's signaling back, so he's awake. Maybe he's drunk.
What the fuck, man?
Maybe he's drunk,
on the tweak, dude. He's on the tweak. That's what it is.
Oh, he's probably been up for 32 hours driving.
Just let him. I'd pull him over and let him know that he needs to take a nap or something, bro. Like,
why is he merging over left? What the fuck's wrong with him?
Don't worry, he's got his blinker on. He's legit now.
Yeah, he's awake. He might have just woke up and been like, "Okay, fuck, I'm sorry." Like,
oh shit, he's going into the suicide.
He's pulling off. No, he's probably gonna pull out. There's a bunch of guys are gonna jump out with guns and say, "Get out of the car." That's what I'm waiting for.
His blinker off finally. He's waiting.
Well, yeah, so
he's gonna put his chains on.
Yeah, the snow. Yeah, horrible. Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, this is entertaining, man. I'm telling you.
Dude, he's getting
away,
we're
just following a random truck. Like we're made a story out of it, so now it's interesting, right?
You're gonna lose.
Well, no, he's still swerving, dude. You can watch him. He ain't keeping it straight.
But why he's swerving could be a million different things. Like it could not be a drunk thing. It could just be he's literally just a dumbass and just isn't paying attention. I do it all the time. I'll be driving in and I almost wreck, and it's like, oh shit! I
could have took way too much Viagra. You don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just gonna make you want to jerk off a lot. But is it gonna?
Well,
make you
yeah,
drive
it's hard to drive and jerk off a lot.
Is it? I guess you've tried it, and maybe I don't know.
Well, you
hold on, wait a minute.
How fast are you traveling
in the car before? I don't think I have.
Oh,
Matthew's almost home. I think he just pulled off the interstate. So
yeah,
how fast? Just did a donut.
How fast are you traveling?
The speed limit there was like 55.
The speed limit. There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
He was doing like.
So he was doing 55.
Only go 65 or something like that. So.
All right,
okay.
We made it.
So
I thought we were going to have a collision. I wanted to have it live on the show.
There you go. That would be fun. Yeah.
Especially when you got a full load and you can just basically just drive around. And
off the topic of the Viagra, okay.
I know.
Chicks dig it. Oh,
yeah, I know.
Who brought that up?
A full load. Yeah.
Full load. Does it give you a full load? I don't know. Never tried.
Okay, let's get back to the ship. Hey, we're looking for mature people. Okay.
You called it, by the way.
How old you are, if you have any relevant skills, and why you want to do this in the first place. I don't expect an essay of your life story, but I need more than just take me to the ice wall or some dumb shit like that. The platform I've created contains all relevant subjects.
So I'm going to send him an email saying I want to go to the ice wall.
Don't do that because he's probably going to drop it in the trash as soon as you do it.
Okay.
I think that was a joke.
Headers and information needed for
that wasn't
how he got a bunch of letters from people that are dumbasses that don't even send their name. They're just like, take me. It's like, that's not going to work.
Take me, take me.
How do I know how to get a hold of you to invite you if you don't fucking leave your name?
Take me to your leader.
He got thousands of emails, right?
Thousands, dude.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
As far as it was.
Maybe he's exaggerating a little bit, but, you know.
Hey, when you get a break and you're going to take another side track on this story, I got a music trivia for you.
Better not the country.
No, it's your guys' music. That's
all right. That's
wait a minute. Hold on.
Profile of
it.
I don't know, but who's got the background noise?
Not me. That's the guy driving.
Not me.
Is that Matthew?
Yeah, the window down.
He's getting home. That's what he's doing.
Well, since we're off topic again,
yeah.
This is when was the first time? You know how people in concerts now do the lighting and hold up the lights and candles or whatever, or their phones now for lights. When was it first done?
Oh God, in the
80s,
I'm saying 70s maybe.
Woodstock.
Okay,
but who was the singer they did it for?
I want to go with Ozzy Osbourne.
No, it was
female singer.
Janis Joplin.
Janis Joplin
from overseas, I think. Her name was Melon.
Melon?
Never
heard of her.
Well, Melon, yeah, she went down there, and it's just I was watching the trivia about it today. She was the first one they did it for because it was raining so hard. None of the stars wanted to come out. So all the stars pushed her out on stage. It's raining so hard. And so all the guys out, and they had a special there throwing out candles, and it stopped raining while she's singing, and everybody lit the candles. And it's been a thing ever since.
Too much brown acid.
Yeah.
Don't eat the brown acid.
And don't believe the stupid stories that you hear every time you go to a concert because they're usually fake.
Well,
don't believe anything you hear and half of what you see.
If you weren't there to see it for yourself, I'd say it's probably just a story. But that's just my opinion.
Stories
You
are
got
cool.
stories?
Yeah. Stories are fun, but are they
lore? You know, we got some lore.
Like when you ask an AI about mythological gods, I say they're mythological. They were made up. Like, get it?
Oh,
and he's like, no, they're important. I'm like, but why? They were made up. Like stupid.
Dan brought up big melons, and then we got melon head over here. Yeah. Watermelon,
blind melon.
Yeah.
Blind melon.
All I can do
melon
is
ball.
read a book to stay awake. Yeah,
I know my life is pretty plain. You don't
That's
like
okay.
my point of view.
Oh, yeah,
it's okay.
Not okay.
Hey.
Not okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Don't do heroin. All right.
And don't quit
an expedition.
That's good
Plus,
advice.
all crew are able to add their own knowledge and expertise to each subject and talk amongst yourselves there or in the main chat or privately on a fairly secure server. Build friendships and hopefully crews for future expeditions. All crew will be labelled due to their skill level and experience into roles. For example...
Hey, we get our own shirts, boys.
Dude, maybe they can get Duffy to go.
I'll be called the captain because I'm smart.
Oh, yeah.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, that was funny.
I like how it took a while for everybody to get it, but then they were like, "What?"
He's the captain because he's so smart.
He's the captain.
The capitan. He's going to plot our course.
If you own a suitable vessel or you have a high level of sailing experience, you'll be labelled as the captain.
Ooh.
Lower experienced sailors as a first officer, aka captain's mate. Mechanics, medics, that kind of thing. Or maybe just crew.
Chiefs.
With this,
so we're going to put you into categories based on whether you're malleable or not.
Don't these people look seaworthy? Don't they?
Absolutely, man. I'm telling you.
They're bringing.
Well, I mean, they're probably
the tools.
You can form compatible groups of friends.
They got a grandma down there on the right on that picture.
On the back, there's chubby kids and teenage kids that probably wouldn't have any business out there. Whatever.
Well, you know, you take what you get. You know what I'm saying?
And skinny women. I mean, you know.
Are you our Popeye? You
swim
with bow-legged women?
Olive oil looking ladies, yeah. I guess that's
better off just pulling a crewman, dude.
Yeah,
well, you know, the good thing about a fat girl is that if you get lost at sea, you can always use her as a flotation.
That's fucked up.
We want to say hi to Dr. Bob, too, right quick, while we're here. Sergeant at Arms.
Okay. Sorry, I had to come.
Yeah. All right, Captain Cuddy. Here we go. We'll see who else is going to get on this. We got captains, crew members. What else? We got medics. All right. We need somebody that can fish. We got to eat.
If it's all men, we're going to need somebody to cover the internet access.
No, he's taking all genders, boy. I'm telling
you. 18 years and older.
Okay.
Yep.
That crew wouldn't make it 12 hours.
Not in this shape, no.
Well, we know there's going to be some babies born in that year, huh?
Well, you could be born at sea. That would be a tale to tell your grandkids.
Yeah, you're going to have
to.
Well,
if you end up in some foreign land and there's nobody else around, I mean, you can always
at this rate,
procreate. You have to, right?
Yeah, I think I heard about Captain Gunn almost about a year ago. Yeah, it's about right. Yeah, weird. Well, I know he wanted to do expeditions. That's what I heard, and I know Vlad contacted him, but I haven't heard anything about it since Vlad said he emailed him, and that was it. That was the last I heard. Weird. Anyways, obviously nothing's going to happen out of this thing. Maybe we should take on something like this ourselves. You want to start our own crew? Think we could do it?
He's just waiting for the weather to clear, dude.
No, you need a boat, dude. You need a boat and money. I don't have money.
Let's do an airship instead. Let's do an airship instead.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I'd be willing to throw some money in there, whatever, to help somebody else, but I don't.
SS Wanker.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about sailing, but I don't know how to navigate or anything. I just know about like flipping
Well,
sales.
we're
we'll
learning how
figure
to
it out.
navigate.
We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
we'll just figure it out when we get there, right?
That's right.
One of it. He's saying the way he's talking, he wants experienced people that know how to sail the boat by themselves. Like you could literally sail your way home if everybody else somehow fell off the boat in a storm or something. You'd be able to swim. You'd be able to get home okay on your own. That's why he wants experienced sailors. He's being serious.
He wants experienced 18-year-old sailors. That's right.
Yeah,
Right, yeah, because that's what you find with right. He's talking about 30, 40-year-olds, right? He's talking about older people that have money and clout and something going for them, not just some random dummy.
He's not talking about anything. It's a fantasy.
It is. It does sound like a fantasy. It does. I'm not saying it is, but I mean, my opinion is when I first saw it, I was laughing. I was like, okay, this is like obviously just some guy's idea that he hasn't really thought about, and that's why it's funny because he hasn't thought this out yet.
Well, he's claimed that he has. He's figured out every.
I get that, but you can tell. Like we're already starting to show that there's some holes in that theory, right?
He's gonna outrun the United Nations.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the guy. Maybe he's legit, but like
hold on,
like, come on.
Matthew's
reality.
back.
Matthew,
what are you saying, man?
Oh.
Whoa.
Never mind. I was bored with your subject. I was looking. Melanie, she's the one that's saying, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. She also saying, look what they did to my song, Mo, and lay down like that.
Oh, boy.
He's going to outrun the maritime organization. Maritime.
Absolutely. Yeah, Matthew's back in again. He's having issues. Probably.
He's saying that there isn't like anybody really out there like stopping you, so you're not allowed to go on the land. So you can travel anywhere you want, like you're saying. There might be some truth to that.
South degree latitude according to the treaty.
The treaty says you can't go on land. It doesn't say you can't sail.
That's what he said. I've never heard it say that.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'd have to read it for myself before I go. But yeah, I mean that's another question I had too. Yeah.
I'm under the assumption it's anything past the 60th south.
Yeah. All you got to do is
go aground. But I'm
trying to steer you in a direction to find out the information. Ben Taboo did a whole series on.
If your dumbass shows up in a 30-foot yacht, you're probably going to get laughed at. You're not going to.
I'm trying to give you a hint. If you want to find out what the treaty says, go to Ben. He actually has
I've read some
shows
of it. I've got a copy of it online.
No, you got a copy of it.
Yeah, you can get a copy of it. You can copy it online, stupid. Like, go online and look. You don't think there's not copies of the? They want you to follow the treaty. They better fucking show you.
How many? There's not just a copy. It's like 500 pages or more.
Well, yeah, obviously, and yes, because it's so big. Yeah, they could probably change it as you're reading it. But I mean, if people really believe that something like that is actually reality, I can't argue with him. Like, if you want to believe in that, go ahead. But
believe in what? That they have a treaty down there? Yeah, well, they do have a treaty.
No, believe that. You know what I mean? That the government just changes whatever they want. They don't necessarily do that, but I'm sure they do. But I don't think that this is something they do a lot because otherwise we'd catch them at it. Come on. Then again, they do all kinds of dumb shit and they never get caught, do they? Maybe there is some kind of like something.
Do you realize the bureaucracy I have to go through just to get a trademark for my channel? I got 9 forms.
No
I got to fill
all involved. You still have to pay a lawyer to go fight that argument for you. That just seems stupid. What's the point of getting it copyrighted then?
Well, it's not copyright; it's a trademark. And if anybody uses my stuff, I can actually use that in court to get them.
But what if they didn't listen to you when you told them, "Well, I've got this thing that says that you have to do this"? What if they just don't listen to you and then you still have to go and take them to court, right? Because they're not.
YouTube will strike them down because they don't want the beef.
They will. They don't want the beef.
And then they could just drag you into endless fucking.
No, you're not. You're not listening to us, Ryan. You're just talking. You listen to me and JJ told you that YouTube. If I have a trademark copyright, that YouTube will make them take down the content because they don't want the beef with the lawyers.
Yeah, they won't even make them take it down. They'll take it down.
When does that ever stop a troll from continuing to make stuff against you? If they don't like you?
It doesn't matter, dude.
3 strikes, you're out. You lose your whole channel.
I've had it happen to me. Yeah.
But if they have a channel that they care about, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting it. So it'll
deter. How are you going to do it on the people that don't really have a channel? They're just out there to just fuck you over and talk shit about you. I mean, It makes. I mean,
Well,
obviously that's what this guy's doing, right? He never
I
made.
don't care if they do that, but if they actually make content and put it on a channel,
Yeah, at
about
least there'll be
that's the problem.
repercussions. You know,
Of course,
Yeah.
I
ramifications.
still think this goes down to what he's saying. If all he's doing is arguing that you're wrong, but he can't prove anything, and he's just talking shit, I say
No,
just let him keep saying
he's
it.
not. He's taking clips out of the channel and making us look like you're suicidal. JJ's a moron. Harmon
Maybe
and
I am, but who
some
cares?
kind of
Like,
a
the difference
weird
does that make?
relationship.
Who are
Does
you
that make me
talking
wrong?
about? I'm
Does
lost.
that make me wrong?
Deplorable.
Does that make me wrong though?
All of them.
Yeah.
Anybody, JJ?
Yeah, well, deplorable, drunk, debunk, all those
Debunk.
fools,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
They try to ad hom us hard to make, and people think we're stupid because they put these trimmed out
But
clips
who
of us.
Who are those people? Like, where are they at? Like,
Well, you want to go to their channel? Hold on a second. Let's see.
no, I can, because if I do that, then I'm opening myself up to that bullshit, and I'm not going to do that.
How are you? If I go to the channel right now and show it to you, how are you opening
Because
yourself
just because there's a group of people that don't like me and they're making bad, I don't care. I just honestly don't. Like, I'm just some guy that sits in his backyard and talks shit. I don't really care what you do. You believe
You
what
know
you
what,
want.
JJ? I think that girl with the glasses right there and the black shirt, I think she's staring at you, JJ.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
check it out, bro.
I really do.
No doubt.
She looks like your sister.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Good one, Harmon. Thanks. Yeah, Ryan,
Except for her
point
arms
is,
are too big. Her arms are too big.
Nah, I
they're-
get my arms from my sister.
no, the whole point to this, Ryan, is people aren't going to take us serious if you're some jerk off in the backyard at all. To build a legitimate channel, why would they?
That makes you that makes you just stubborn, right? It makes you not very smart.
No,
The smartest person in the world might be some dummy that sleeps on the street for all you know. Like, how do you know? Jesus might be among you. You might be sitting next to him for all you know.
Man,
that's what I got to say.
I'm trying. If you're trying to build a credible channel and you're trying to get people to listen to your side of a topic, you need to have somewhat of a reputation. Not like, oh, I'm really cool. It's like if people take you serious, they can't tune into the algorithm and they get like a picture of me that he stole off the internet that he shouldn't have, and he's making me look like an idiot constantly. So if that's the first thing to get fed in the algorithm, they're not going to even try to look at my channel. They're not going to look at any of the stuff that we cover in the topics. It's not all about us.
Wait, hold on. But the
it's
reality
about
is
the topic itself.
Intelligent person would actually look at the evidence and find out that he's wrong and figure you out, and then maybe come over and watch your show. The reality
it's taken me 2 years to get 600 people to watch this channel. Man.
I know it's taken us a long time. I get that. I'm not,
so and you understand why that's the problem.
It means a lot to you. I get that, Roger. Trust me. It means a lot to me. It makes just the thought that 600 people actually watch what we do. Yeah, it's important. I think
a lot of it's just principle as well. You know, there is a thing called principle, and there should be ramifications for whether it's borderline defamation, slanderous, right? I mean, a lot of times people go to great lengths to destroy their enemies, which is apparently us.
Yep. And we didn't come out here to make enemies. We came out here looking at a topic, and we found out evidence for our side of the topic, and we're like, okay, and we're presented to an audience. But if most people get an algorithm when they're looking for flat Earth, and they find these troll channels instead, which get pushed.
It's a war, man. You know, we need to defend ourselves, and you have to be
Can I ask
ready.
a question right quick? You guys?
Yeah.
Let me get it. So, who's this London girl on the chat?
London? Let's see.
A London girl. And she says, I've heard of Bedford saying Milton Keynes. I've been in Milton Keynes many times when it was first built, the city back in the early 80s.
I have no idea who London girl is.
And like, what's the avatar look like? What's the avatar look? Well, Milton Keynes is in there. Is Bedford near Milton Keynes? That's what I want to ask her.
Ask her. I don't know. The avatar looks like a mummy almost from a distance. I
can't tell what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna look at her avatar. That's what I'm trying to do. Give me a second. London girl, what's your avatar look like? Can't make it out from here.
She goes, hi, everyone, if it's she or not.
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah,
says
true.
London Girl. It's
And
a
the name.
girl with her face is covered by roses, and it's a brown and white photograph. Yeah.
Well, then you don't have to worry about copyright strikes.
Yeah. I don't think she's doing copyright strikes.
Nah,
I'm
she's
just
cool.
kidding, Roger.
She's been around a while. You guys are just
Yeah.
you guys are high when this happened.
Paranoid.
Jeff
Yeah.
is near there.
Little
she knows
nuts.
something, yeah.
All right, so let's get back on board.
Let's.
You ready?
This will
Crawl
last
on the
5
ship.
seconds.
Yeah, I know.
And crews, and even combined crews, so you can set off in 2s and 3s for expeditions. Safety in numbers and all that. Obviously, I will be present on the platform, and I'll welcome you all in, but it will be my eldest son that will be monitoring the platform daily. He's my upgrade, and like his old man, he doesn't take shit off anyone, so behave yourselves. We won't stand for anyone being abusive to other crew members.
Oh, no.
If you're there to cause a problem, you'll be kicked out instantly. This is not a democracy. It's not a court or YouTube. You don't get 3 strikes. This is a platform to unite us, not pull us apart and squabble like they do in the YouTube comment sections.
Start with 2 strikes.
We all have our own truth, opinions and beliefs.
Place to start, ain't it?
We can debate and discuss it like adults and move forward. At the end of the day, we don't have to agree with each other. We just need to combine forces. Any crews formed are going to need their own platform to be able to communicate, to see the plans of an expedition, to be able to add their own knowledge, skills and chat amongst other crew members. This is a backup platform that I've set up, and it'll probably be easier to use this to show you the basics of what's needed to set up an expedition. When it comes to my vessels, there's way too much to go through everything, so I'll just skim through it, and if it's something that interests you, just screenshot the pages, I guess. But all this information will be on the platform. And after, I'll give a few examples of suitable vessels that are currently for sale to give you an approximate cost, and I guarantee you it's cheaper than you thought.
We got to buy a boat.
The deck and cockpit.
There you go. I'm gonna get
rigging and sails.
It's a small investment because the market's really bad right now. We need to get boats for sale.
We've got navigation, communications, electrical.
Wait until you get an
water
icebreaker.
supplies and water maker.
Yeah.
Most yachts of similar size have about a 200-litre freshwater tank fitted as standard. But you'll have to triple this capacity at a minimum. Plus, ideally fit a reverse osmosis water maker if you don't have one already. This filters salty seawater into fresh drinking water.
Drink your
water
piss.
makers can be expensive, but I build my own units for under 600 sterling. There's some great tutorials on how to build one here on YouTube. We've got safety and equipment, all essential items.
We should all be drinking at it.
This is just interior details and accommodation. Seorsa 1 is a 7-berth yacht, which you can sleep about 10 at a squeeze. A self-sufficient floating house that can travel anywhere in the world.
He does talk like a sailor. He says terms like berth. I wonder if he has starboard.
Well, yeah, he uses the proper.
He talks like a sailor, proper.
Like a Dodie, yeah.
Like fuck and shit.
Well, yeah, they do. They're raw. Yeah, they don't take any shit. Yeah, exactly.
It's a pipe dream.
I picture him about 5'4".
Well, no, the reality is if you had a bunch of other sea dogs, yeah, it'd be great. But you only need one bad one in the bunch to fuck the whole situation up, and that terrifies me.
Well, that's why you throw those overboard.
Yeah. Give them a lifeboat if you're cool.
But you got to have some kind of a way to get back to shore in case somebody chickens out.
All you need is a sextant and a dinghy, and you're good.
As long as you can get rid of bad people or anybody that just freaks out, then you don't have a problem with everybody else losing morale. But once the boat morale goes bad, it just happens that way, bro. It just goes bad and everything gets bad.
Well, just think about this: if you're a dumbass and you're going to go out and you're the weakest link, you will be put out. I assure you. I hope so, because I don't want to say.
If you know how to navigate, you could still get killed, or you could end up in the ocean without a float. Yeah, you could be in trouble. It's really easy to fall off the boat, even when there's railings to keep you from falling off. It's like not even a joke.
You'll become chum, dude. Chum.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's where sharks go, is when they find a boat that's broke up. That's what they look for. They look for chum. Mm-hmm. And that's what you'd be pretty tasty. Right.
So Glenn asked that London girl if she was a Glober, and she says, "No, I'm not." She said like that.
Does that mean?
How dare you?
Does that mean she's a flat earther, though? I mean,
no, I just saying that Glenn asked her, "Are you a glober?" And she goes, "Glenn, no, I'm not."
Well, she's smart.
That's talking about Banner's channel.
There we go. All right.
Somebody's talking about Banner's channel.
We,
That's right. Yeah, I think that's where it's from. But I don't
what
really
are you talking about, Ryan? Are you just?
No, I'm reading the chat. That's all. That's all I'm doing is reading the chat. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
Out loud. That's good. All right, let's get back to it. So we got a basic setup for a boat, a cutter, a 21-foot cutter. You think you can sail very far in a 21-foot cutter by yourself? I don't know. That's why he wants an armada, right?
Maybe by yourself, but with an 8-person crew, no.
Depends on how much money I'll give them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, upgrade.
Are you supplying the crack cocaine? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, none of your business. I've seen those videos. It's fun to watch those. He was talking about, have you ever seen where pirates tried to, where they get, the ships already have guns and stuff ready to shoot the pirates?
Somalian pirates.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
they've been shooting them back now.
I am captain now.
Well, you have to imagine if that really exists. Put up, Matt. Anyway, if that really exists, then and people really can get can you really think you can just get away with just shooting at some boat that comes up on you in the ocean? I don't know about that, but maybe if they've already tried to attack board your vessel without your permission, then I would say you could shoot at them. But I don't think you just go around waiting for a boat to try to approach you and just shoot at it. That would be kind of stupid, wouldn't it?
Well, you can't touch boats to boats out in the open seas.
Right, you're supposed to stay at certain distances. There's a rule, but if you break that rule, then yeah, you have to make a decision. But you don't just start shooting at somebody just because of that. I mean, it depends on the situation, obviously. But now, if a whole bunch of boats show up and they're, you know what I mean, they're trying to sell you shit, then that's what they do is they trick you into thinking they're selling you shit. They come on the board and then they shoot you or something, whatever. Yeah. Whatever.
Well, if you're off the east coast of Africa, beware of small boats approaching you. That's what I'm going to say.
Small speedboats. They're not just
put food and stuff out in the boat to make you think they're going to sell you some, and then they'll hijack you. Yeah.
I never seen that movie.
Well, I mean, I'm just assuming that's what they do because they show up and they try to board your vessel, and they've got all these products, and then when they get on the ship, they've got guns too, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute. I guess that's how they try to trick you into thinking, oh, look, they're just trying to sell me something. Let's pull over and see what they have to sell. Yeah, right. No, they just want to take your money.
That's what I do when I'm out at sea. I'm out buying stuff.
Well, I mean, it's like, do you go into an area where they tell you that there's pickpockets all the time? No, you avoid that area because you don't want to get robbed, right? You try to avoid that. You send your family there and hang out and wait for the guys to come and steal from you. No, you stay away from that area. It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Well, there are certain parts of the Atlantic where there are pirates and are known to attack boats. So.
Well, I would say anybody could be considered a pirate. It's some guy that's just broke down in the middle of nowhere and you're not able to help him. He might flip out and try to take your vessel. That could happen too. So, I mean, there's all kinds of reasons why somebody might do that to you. But I don't even want to think about the crazy shit that could be going on out in the middle of the ocean. And somebody might be abandoned and then just wanting to get out of the situation and try to kill you to take your boat. It's crazy. It's terrifying, but thank God I don't live on a boat. But it's bad enough people could just get me when I'm on the ground. I can imagine,
Well, everybody's after you, Ryan. All right, let's get back to it.
With the main energy of propulsion being the wind, electrically powered by solar and wind turbine, making my own fresh drinking and shower water, and the option, kit and skills to sustain an unlimited amount of fresh organic food from the ocean that surrounds me. No forced licenses or insurances, no fees or taxes, no costs and hardly any laws or rules on the ocean. It's the freest way I've found to live, both cost-wise and freedom-wise. We've got heating options.
Oh, nice.
And tenders, basically powered dinghies, that kind of thing. The yacht is my home, and the tender is kind of like my car. I've had dozens of crew applicants.
So the question is, has anybody seen his yacht? I've heard this brought up before. Right?
Well, why would you show it? No.
I was trying to see it all last year when he said this. The first one he put out was silly. And he keeps saying that the Antarctica is a continent, so I don't know.
I don't know neither.
You got that Starlink, dude.
Well, okay, let's think logically. Okay, let's say that we do live on a flat Earth, and that the edges of the border
we do live on a flat Earth. Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying. Let's just assume. Okay. Now, so that means that if Antarctica does exist, it would have to just be an island in the ocean somewhere out there. It doesn't necessarily have to be against the wall or anything, right? It's just in a specific direction south of South America or whatever, right? But you notice that everybody tells you that. If you ask anybody how do you get to Antarctica, they'll always tell you have to go to the south, whatever it is that particular place in South America to get there. That's the only way you can get. So obviously it's in that area when you go towards the wall or whatever the hell you want to call it, the infinite space or whatever. I don't know how to say it without screwing up, but.
Well, I like Steve from Space Busters. I like his take on what Antarctica is. I think he's got more of a better grip on it. It's not just an island south of there. And he's demonstrated port to port travel that actually shows that it's not just that one peninsula down below Argentina.
Right. Right.
So,
but the only way you can get to Antarctica, technically Antarctica, is to go south of South
north.
America.
Yeah. Just go south from north. You'll eventually get there.
Right. But if since we do live on a flat Earth, we know that that's only one. Let's say there's 360 degrees. That's 1 degree of what's down there. And if they're saying that it's a ball, then they're trying to hide all that other 364 or whatever degrees of reality. Right? Come on.
Yeah, and that's what he actually gets into that later. He wants to go.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. So it makes sense that he would do it this way, but there's some holes in there too. I don't know.
Well, he thinks he's going to cross over into the next realm as it goes. That. If you saw what he said earlier,
and he sounds very, very. He sounds like he really believes that. But.
Well, he said if he doesn't find it, he'll be debunking it. So I think he's trying to cover his bases.
Well, I mean, in reality, that's what you'd have to do if you were being serious about it. So, I mean, that doesn't ring a bell necessarily, but that's just me. Like, I expect there to be all this weird shit that comes up and issues that people don't want to let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly what would happen when this was real, right? You'd have people bitching, you'd have argument,
I would like to try to get a hold of this guy and actually talk to him,
Yeah,
maybe he would.
Good luck with that.
I don't know. Matthew, what do you think?
I think it's awesome, dude. I think it's awesome. I think the guy's got a dream and he's out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? So more power to him. Get out there, dude.
Yeah, if it's legit, I'm with the guy, but I don't know if I'm not sure that the way he's saying it works. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I don't know much about ships and all that. So.
Maybe we can look up this expeditions online and find his platform and see if we can look into it deeper and see what he's actually doing.
I think it's no better than a final experiment, dude. It's
me neither.
Absolutely moronic to even consider that you're gonna pull that off, dude. But hey, more power to you. Prove me wrong, right?
I think I feel the same way. I feel like it's a waste of time, and there's too many signals telling me there's something not right with it. Absolutely. Even though I want to believe it, I want to. It'd be nice if I knew there was really people out there trying to do that, but I really don't believe you.
Well, let's investigate this guy's stuff and see if I can find him. I'll look for him online. See if we can find anything about him.
We went through this all last year when he did his BS last year.
Yeah, I wasn't involved with it too much. I just watched Vlad. I know he.
Yeah, I don't think we knew about him, man.
We didn't. What do you mean? Well, most people knew about him.
But that doesn't mean that he wasn't around.
I heard of him, and I watched one a part of one of his videos, and then Vlad said he was going to email him, and he said he didn't say anything. I didn't hear anything else about it, so I didn't figure it went anywhere. So
you probably forgot all about it. Yeah, that's how.
So what happened? What happened last year, Harmon?
Well, this is part 2 of his documentary. He did part 1 last year. Same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is part 2. A year ago, April, I think he put it out, something like that. And they were going to go in August, and all of a sudden, that changed, and everything else changed, and it's just, it's his dream. I'm sure he lays there at night thinking and dreaming about it, but he ain't going nowhere. Just like since 2017, I've been dreaming that you get an airship or something, but it ain't going to happen. I think the airship. But I know they can shoot us down. They shoot us down, sink us, whatever they want to do when they want, right?
Yeah, it would be cool if we just broke out with a whole bunch of them and just flew around everywhere and drove everybody crazy. It would be funny.
Oh, they'd put us down in a minute.
I know, but it would also be a showing of force that people would not live with. That they would do something about it after that. We'd cause big time.
They just put it on TV that we were trying to bomb somebody.
Oh yeah, of course. They would say we were terrorists. I'm sure they would, but you're going to have to convince all of our families of that too, not just some dumbass who doesn't know anything about us. So.
Your families think we're idiots because we've been flat Earth. They believe it in the second that we're trying to bomb place.
Really?
Are you kidding me? They'd be the first ones. Yeah, we knew he was a little bit short there in the head.
I would hope that's not true about anybody in my family. I mean, I know some of them think I'm crazy or whatever, but I don't think they really think that's insanity. It's more like they just think I'm stupid because I believe something that they believe is a lie. But I get why they understand. I get why they think that way, and I'm not mad at them about it.
They think you're nutty as a Fruit Loop, man.
That's
you
fine.
believe in a flat Earth.
But not one of them can prove me wrong.
But they would sit there and put you in a loony bin if they had to protect the
Good
public.
for them. And you know what? I'll go when the time comes. But hey, it is what it is. But just remember, it might be you in the fucking loony bin, because if the shit comes out, and like I think it is, and everybody starts accepting it, you're going to be the one in the back burner, not me. I'm already ready for it.
Off this topic for a second, guys. I'm not in a belief.
Even if I did believe some crazy idea and you thought I was crazy, you'd have to prove that I was harmful to other people or myself before you could get me committed. So sorry, that idea doesn't work just because you think it does. It doesn't work.
I've seen thousands of people in jail and put in there when they didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, they are, but they're usually in the wrong place at the wrong time. Also, they don't, just normal people that stay home and don't go out and get into trouble don't normally end up in that situation, do they?
Oh, okay.
How do you know? Dude?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you get where I'm coming from. Like,
I got examples upon examples in my own family that I can show you.
There you go.
I worked 23 years in the state prison, and I can tell you there's thousands of them are in there just because they smoke marijuana.
I know, and that's because they train cops improperly. It's not really anything else beyond that.
You just got to saying if you stayed at your house and didn't do anything, you wouldn't get put jail. Now it's the cops' fault. Make up your mind which way you're going to swing.
Well, listen, no, I agree with you. Yeah, you can fall into shit all the time. That's the way life is. But we all have that risk. Why are you making a big deal out of it?
Stay home like you just said. It doesn't happen. Make up your mind which way you're going, buddy.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. You got me lost.
Good. That's the whole idea. How do you work when
I'm not at a loss here? I'm just going to tell you that what I found out about the Earth is not a belief. And second of all, this guy probably doesn't have the real resources to do all the stuff he wants to do. And I think he's fishing for people to help him.
Of course.
He probably does have this dream. He wants to accomplish it. So I want to see what he's got in mind. I'm not saying I'm 100% on board with what he wants to do or any of his ideas about the Earth and the nature of the Earth that we live in. I may not agree with him on it, but the whole other point is I was just going to take a look and see what he's got going on.
The idea is to get to go so you could find something to show, right? Like, so you'd have something.
Yeah, I want to see if he's got the capability or if he's not blowing smoke up people's asses. One of those.
Right. Yeah, he has immunity to the treaty or what?
I don't know if he's got immunity to it. I don't think anybody does.
I mean, is that what he thinks? Because you think it's just words, like it's just for play? Like,
no, I don't know. That's why I'm not.
Like, you could just violate it and there's not going to be repercussions.
Well, I'm sure that there's rules, yes, but I'm sure that there's ways around it too, because I'm sure there's all kinds of people that have been there. And
without permission and permits, you're not accepted. You have to have permission.
But he's saying
we all know you cannot independently explore past the 60th.
But if you're in international waters and you don't go aground, then why would it?
Do you know anything about actually charting a vessel and what you had to submit to actually?
Well, I know that it takes a lot of money and people. And
well, it's not money. No, you actually have to plan your trip out. Yes. You have to show where you're going to be.
And that's the rules. Yes, I understand.
Bottom line is it ain't happening.
It doesn't mean they're going to stop you from going there. It just means they want to know where the fuck you're going, so that when they go out to find your boat when you sink, they can at least find where the area was where your boat sunk. Right? Isn't that really the whole idea of it? So they can find your body after you kill yourself being an idiot. Yeah, okay.
I think it's more than that. They have a lot to hide.
I'm sure
Glenn in the chat. I really that's kind of fun. He says they'll put you in the loony bin, not if they're inside a pine box.
There you go. That's a good one.
Which is work.
All right. Let's get back to the video, guys, right quick. See how far we get.
Okay. I think I have a possum problem again.
That own their own boats. But if you can't form a crew on the platform with somebody that owns a suitable vessel, you could look into splitting the cost of a boat between you all. And it's probably not as expensive as you'd think. There's a few requirements for a suitable expedition vessel. Unless you can afford like a 200-foot boat, You won't have the fuel capacity to make it to the outer lands and back under a combustion engine. That's why we need a sailboat. The main power and propulsion is the wind, and that doesn't require fuel tanks, plus it's free. Our engines can break down or run out of fuel and we still move forward. You will encounter sea ice and bergs, so for an expedition vessel, you want a yacht with a steel or aluminium hull. My vessel's custom made from 6mm Corten steel. You ideally want a yacht that's 35 foot plus in length. The keel type doesn't really matter, they all have their advantages and disadvantages, and the same goes for sail configuration and rig setup. Boat prices have tanked over the past few years. It's a bad time to sell a boat, but a good time to buy one. You could get a suitable yacht for about 7 to 20,000 sterling. Now, at that price, you'll still need to fit a few upgrades. And I know, let's say, 15 grand, 20 grand is a big chunk of money, but divide it by a crew of 6, and that works out about 2.5 grand each. Let's say you fit a few upgrades and it's free, maybe 4 grand per crew member.
I got to answer Ken right quick.
And I know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going with this crew. I don't know. It's a good question, man. I just want to see what he's got to offer, man. But
and Martin Haley says he's a fisherman. He says, I'm a fisherman, but that doesn't count from a fish tank inside your house.
Oh, yeah.
What do you use? One of those little scooper nets?
Definitely. It's the deadliest catch, Harmon.
Yeah, all right. Won't you put a piranha in your fish tank, Martin?
Why not? Let's see what happens.
Yeah. So this is what you need here for a kit. For your you got any water, dinghies, GPS, whatever, that sonar, radar, and a marina antenna. That's radar, I think. That's what that is.
Yeah. Why don't you just?
Well, I want a balloon. Forget this boat. I want a balloon.
Charter a plane, man. If you're, shit.
Well, a balloon would make sense, but you can't move fast enough to get away from the jets. So once they swarm in, you're in trouble. They could take you down just by putting a small hole in it. So I mean, that's an issue. You need somebody that's on the water, so you can save somebody that falls in the water, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think back.
You need boats you need more.
I got an idea. Why don't you just get shot out of a rocket? And,
Yeah, all the way to the moon.
What was that guy's name that did his little steam rocket?
Charter a trip to the moon and try to actually sell that logically to people. That's a good idea.
I'm trying to remember that boy's name.
Yeah, that's me, long London girl. I'm not Roger. NR stands for not Roger.
There you go.
Because we were going to confuse you for Roger.
Absolutely.
Well, not hard.
Appreciate that, Harmon.
If you get back in your face, I might not mistake.
That's funny, JJ.
Remember what it says on mine here. I'll show you. See,
JJ hurts my feelings.
See what I got here on mine? See, I got black swans up here. There
you go.
And then I got the moon is playing havoc with your eyes.
Anthropomorphic black swans.
Yeah, damn straight. Yeah. We're taking over the world. Yeah.
Troll eliminator.
Yeah. Let's get back to it, guys. All right.
I like JJ's.
3 grand is still a lot of money.
You do?
But once you've finished with a boat, been on a couple of expeditions, you could just sell it. You'll get your money back, maybe even make a profit. So theoretically, you could set up an expedition, buy a yacht, use it for as long as you need it, sell it, and it won't cost you anything. And even if you started arranging an expedition...
Where do I sign up, man?
But if everybody in the world just suddenly buys a boat, the market's going to go to shit. And they're also going to be expensive, and you try to sell, or maybe a crash.
I'm pretty sure the shipyards, there's always this kind of stuff going on. The shipyards, people selling boats.
Yeah,
some people probably even.
A boat stands for break out another 1,000. And
I'm pretty sure that it does, because basically keep it from sinking to the bottom of the ocean. That's what you have to put into it. Yeah, no shit. You get stressed. There's like all kinds of weird things that can happen to the metal on the ship that has to be welded, cut, and welded back. It's like ridiculous, the stuff you have to spend money on. deep sea welders and all this crap to fix the boat. You can't get it out of the water once it's in the water. It's like in there.
Well, that's why you dry dock at least every 6
Well,
months.
you can, but that costs a shitload of money too, Roger. You could remember, and so
you're gonna have to
you got to pay for the dock to pay, to be on the dock for the whole time that it's out of the water. It's like, trust me, it's not cheap shit.
No, I didn't think it was.
I can see it being. It's like owning an airplane, right? The first guy that when he first goes and buys an airplane, he probably thinks it's not so bad, right? He finds out it's only about $500,000. So if he's really rich or if he's got a few million in the bank, he's not really having a problem with that. But a guy like you and me that makes $5,000-$6,000 a month, maybe if I'm lucky, there ain't no fucking way we can afford a $500,000 fucking plane and the insurance and all the gas and shit to go. No, there's no way. It's not happening.
Well,
he got real lucky and somebody else. Split it with maybe, but that's not logical that you're going to buy a plane and learn how to fly because you just can't afford it, right?
What's this? Is this channel? I'm trying to look it up and get that video up on my computer screen. What is
Gunn? It's Captain Gunn.
Is it together?
And I know it's separate.
Huh? Can't find it.
The captain or captain?
Look, we have a scumbag in the audience.
Oh, do we?
Oh, nice! I get to sweep one, dude.
Decker? What does that mean? Decker? That's funny.
Friendly greetings.
What does that mean?
We'll see.
No,
yeah, friendly is.
That's an oxymoron right there.
Friendly greetings from a scumbag. Yeah.
Let me guess.
Yeah. The only thing you can do is insult him by calling him his name, right? Hi, scumbag. And then he gets offended. Yeah, I can see this going in really good places.
Well, April 17, 2025.
That's an older channel. It's not too bad, I guess. Yeah, maybe you can see scumbag, period.
I might have jumped to Captain Gunn on that one.
Right. Put that link in the chat or something, Roger. They won't come up with just searching it.
Okay.
It gives them all different like the Captain Gunn.
Yeah, well, I guarantee it's shadow banned,
Yeah,
so I was gonna say that might be part of it, but if you sent a link, I'm sure it would be easier. Don't you have a link at the bottom?
I just grabbed it, dude. Just relax.
I come back. Just I think it might be okay.
Now you can click.
All right, good. He's
17.
saying Highland.
I type in Roger Ledwell and I got like 16 different hits, and some of them were like little kids from some Austria somewhere. God, it was like, what the fuck?
Well, there's only 300 Ledwells alive, according to what I know.
But no, I'm telling you, when I looked up your name, like literally YouTube was just smoking with it. Like your real name, like your actual channel was way at the bottom of all these names. I was like, wow, it wasn't even the same name, really. It was just that name was in there somewhere. And so it came out. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I was
so
like, wow.
It was like a blanket search for my name.
But if you have that little code that's after your name, like when you look at YouTube, it has your name and then it has a little code after. If you have that code, it makes it easier for us to find you.
Well, I have 3 channels.
It's not like a zip code, the last 4 digits of your zip code. It tells you that, like, what your city code or whatever is, so that you can find you.
All you gotta do is subscribe, right?
Yeah, there you go. That's all you gotta do.
Well, no.
Speaking of subscribe, make sure y'all click that smack button.
There you go.
Nice.
Now let's get back to the you guys ready to go? Hold your breath. We're almost halfway through the video. Yay. Are we bonding, Matt?
We're bonding, dude. If I was on that boat and I found some outer lands, I wouldn't come back.
Neither would I. I was going to say, I'd fucking stay. Go on, bro. Why would I come back? If they accepted me, that is. But what if this is already happening in the world and we don't realize it? There's people that are coming from that place to find us, not knowing we're here. Imagine what that would be like. And you not knowing what the fuck was going on when they showed up and they start asking you all these questions, and they're like, they have no idea what you mean when you say all these places.
That's where my mother-in-law came from.
Really? Oh, there you go. Now we're talking.
She must have, right?
Well, you could end up like Cook, and they could have you on the Hawaiian Islands and save your hands when it's done.
Wow. Cook was cooked and eaten.
Yeah.
I kind of believe that's where she came from.
Yeah.
Well, that island that Dave always talks about, that Karabutu or Karabati, they said they have a hotel cook there or something like that.
Yeah, I know about it. Yeah.
You got something to look forward to if you get there, right?
I don't know. We got to find it. Well, I tell you what, that's one of the things we should take the expedition to go find that Karabati Island.
Get you famous, Roger. I'll be disappointed if I see you on Joe Rogan.
You're probably going to get out there and discover it's Hitler's wet dream out there. Be a bunch of Aryans.
Oh, there you
the
go.
great part is that there's probably a flat earther right now being interviewed by some normie on TV that's going to get ruined. And I guarantee you that stuff happens all the time. You
Wait,
just don't see it.
well, the thing that's what we're trying to turn the tides on, sir.
Yeah, I understand. That's why you give me a hard time for saying the truth about myself.
Some of the
But it's like,
things,
it's reality.
yeah.
What am I supposed to do about it? That's why I don't make a
Well,
big deal and have my own channel. It's because I'm not that thing. You know, I'm not that guy. I'm just me, right?
Yeah, I got you.
But I have a right to have my
too.
opinion too, right? Like, don't we all have a right to believe what we want to believe? I mean, in reality,
Yeah,
right?
well,
As long as we're not causing trouble for everyone else.
That's a belief. We're digging into those beliefs, see what they got. All right, let's get back to the dream.
Expedition today, I guarantee it'll be 12 to 18 months before you're prepared to set off. If this is something that you're really determined to do, you'll find a way in that year to obtain a few £1,000. And when you compare it to one of these fake Antarctic trips I've previously shown you, some of these trips are 30,000 sterling per person for like a week travelling around a few islands near Antarctica. You're not going to go on your Todd, so let's say you take a friend or your partner. That's 60 grand for a sightseeing holiday around a few islands. A couple of pictures of fucking penguins. Expeditions lasting 7-8 weeks at a time, travelling to lands unlike Antarctica that we can walk on and explore without prying eyes. So when it comes to proving what we find out there, I'll go through shortly on how we plan on proving what we witness, but I'm more interested in some feedback from you all on the subject. What would it take to prove it to you? If you were aboard and we found lands, animals and other critters never seen before, just like when they rediscovered Australia, all them new species. Same goes for the trees and plants, maybe even a human population never documented. How would you document and prove what you witnessed? Now I'm sure most of you are probably thinking, I could only truly believe if I've seen it with my own eyes. But think about that. Personally, I've never been to China. I've never actually seen it with my own eyeballs. But I'm 100% certain that China does exist. If I said that I didn't believe that China existed because I hadn't seen it, I'd sound like a right idiot. So what would it take to make you believe in somewhere you've never seen? Between us all, we have multiple of the usual camera equipment, and I'm even bringing back the old school with film cartridges and instant type cameras. Multiple mapping and surveillance drones, which are a modern essential for expeditions such as this, which have features such as thermal mapping, photogrammetry, LiDAR with 2D and 3D modelling, and image stitching. To be able to sit aboard the vessel in safety while exploring the lands for possible dangers will be key before setting out on a land expedition on foot.
In the water instead of getting on the island to see it. That doesn't make sense. Like, there's something wrong with that. But then again, I'm just some dummy who doesn't know much about boats. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, you can anchor offshore. Right. You got to find a way to port. Yeah, on an abandoned island or some landmass that you come. It'd be best to actually explore from the boat first before you go in, so you get over the terrain's like. But that's what he's basically saying.
If you did that and your drone crashed somehow, or battery went low and you didn't get it back on the boat again, you could be in lots of trouble because you'd be putting something on land and then you'd be breaking that part of the treaty or whatever. I don't know.
You're exploring unknown lands if you find
if they don't want you there, I don't see why they wouldn't just chase you out of there. I don't know. I mean,
well,
it's not that hard. It's not that difficult for a ship that has big guns on it to convince you to leave the area when they ask you to move. I mean, it's kind of like it's a given, right? Some guy comes up with a gun, you just do what he asks you to do. You don't argue with him, right? You don't just say, "Oh no, you can't do that to me." It's like, arguing with a cop when he's trying to give you a ticket. All he's going to do is arrest you. He's not going to not give you a ticket. You're just wasting your time.
Yeah, I've gotten out of tickets.
Anyways, and the game warden's the same way. Like, once they walk up on you, like, you better have your shit together or you're in trouble, dude. It's just how it is.
You're really complacent sometimes, man. I'm telling you.
Trying.
Don't make waves.
Off limits over there, boys. Without permission,
you're not. But even if it isn't,
man. Look what they have at stake, right? Their whole lives of the entirety of fucking
You're saying you
everything.
think they have rows of ships on the ocean just watching all the time?
I think they got buoys and they could censor when people
That's what I was gonna say. They
past.
probably have
Yeah,
technology.
they surveil the land, air,
But at least
and the
you're thinking
water.
like I am. I mean, I'm just making sure that you're thinking like I am. That's all.
Yeah,
I
it's
get
off
it.
limits over there, man, for good reason. Because
I believe I believe that if a place exists where people live that we don't know of that isn't on our maps, yes, I believe if that was real, yes, I believe the government would lie about it and they would hide it and they would protect it with violence. Yes, I do believe that. But
yeah,
I'm not sure I believe
they'll
that
tell you to
that's
turn
fair.
around, and if you deny it, then
But
yeah,
just because they chase you out of an area doesn't necessarily mean that there's some island over there with a bunch of people on it that don't know who the fuck you are.
you'll never
You know what
know.
I'm saying? I'm just saying that too. Like
It's off limits.
right.
Think about the Icelander. Remember him, Hoyslander?
Yeah, but what happens is all these people end up getting bought out because somebody catches them and threatens them or blackmails.
No, they didn't. They didn't buy him out. He took an expedition down to Antarctica and he spent 2 weeks down there. And then they finally, within a couple of months, they had him arrested and 2 of his crew members died.
There you go. So it's a real good idea to just go mess with people that you don't. Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
it's not messing. He went
balls,
down to the.
But even a guy with balls doesn't walk into a gunfight with a knife. I mean, that's just stupid.
Ryan, I thought you watched this thing because he's not going to make a straight beeline to Antarctica.
I know, but Roger, you don't understand something. We have to think logically, like normal people, like what normal people do. This doesn't sound normal. I know it. I know maybe it's because I'm inexperienced, but it just doesn't sound normal. There's holes in it.
First of all, he's all through on YouTube publicly announcing that
he's announcing he's doing it.
Yeah, and then act like he's going to go incognito or something.
Then he says he's keeping one secret about where their details are in order to protect them, but there's really no truth to that because we don't really know any of that. He may not have a thing going yet at all. Like maybe he hasn't actually planned it out yet. He's still just in the stages of setting it all up and trying to get people involved. He doesn't explain that.
Year.
So I don't.
If you weren't listening to what Harmon said,
I know, but I'm saying, is this something he's been doing for a year now? Like you said, he's been around for a year, and we're just hearing about this now. But
trying to put I heard about it when he did it the first time, and I know
he's been talking.
But every bad business idea has people that they got to get stockholders. They got to get people to invest into it. So I
don't think this is business. He's not starting.
No, I don't either. I'm just saying there's going to be people that are going to be skeptical and they're going to ask that question, right? So let's get it out in the open now.
We already have. We've been listening to JJ this whole time. He's been he's been throwing the skepticism left and right. He's good with it.
Yeah, but JJ also has balls to put his own shit on the internet and talk about stuff that a lot of people don't like to talk about, and I respect him for that. So there's a difference, like he's not just anybody.
Well, this guy's talking about stuff that he thinks crazy too. So
I agree, but there's also holes in some of the things he's saying because I'm not really like JJ, like whoever said, I don't believe that they're just going to let you go in there. I don't either. I really don't. I think that if you go in any major area like where normal people go to travel, they're going to mess with you because they know you don't belong there, and that's the only reason why they'll probably even bother you because you just don't look like you belong. Especially if you show up in a small ass boat like that in freezing temperatures, you're like, this is stupid. Like, why would you do that? You're just asking to die. You're asking to be frozen.
The treaty exists for a reason. It's not a game.
Right, but you have to you really got to believe your own bullshit to want to put all this out there just to go out in the middle of no fucking nowhere and freeze your ass off, and then maybe there's an island, but what if there's not, and you're stuck in the middle of the ocean with no fucking way to get back now, or I don't know. There's all kinds of bad things that can happen, bro, and he's not making a big deal out of it, any of it. He's making it sound like, oh, you just need big balls and you'll be fine. Right. Okay.
No, it's not necessarily. I mean, the mentality he has is he thinks he can do it. And
right. I get that. And I believe that he probably believes that. But does that mean I want to get involved? Not necessarily.
I wasn't asking you to get involved.
I know.
I really.
But
to throw it out.
Obviously, when you put something like this out there and we look at it, there's obviously a reason why we saw something we liked in there, right? I liked this when I first watched it, but now I'm starting to think more about the seriousness of what some of the things that he's saying, and he's making light of things that would make a big deal, and I would be worried about why somebody didn't take it more seriously. But
yeah, well, he's looking for 18-year-old experience guys, so
Well, I don't know.
He's at least. So I mean, the point is that I want to see what he's doing. I would like to check out what he has laid out. If he's serious about this, then he'll maybe get some kind of results, but I don't know if he's going to be able to go to the main continent of Antarctica and sail around it without any
Well,
impedance.
let's say he gets lucky and he finds some proof or evidence. He finds some animals. He finds anything that's tangible evidence. But then on the way back, they catch his ass and take it all from him. Then what? You know what I mean? It's like there's so many bad things that could happen to the situation. Like, you know, he doesn't make it sound like he's making a big deal out of hiding it. Like, this isn't a secret because he's just telling everybody, right? He's putting it out there on YouTube, and that's just basically like advertising to the government that you're an idiot, right? Yeah, like, okay.
Well,
you don't tell the serial killer that you're going to come get him. You don't call him up and say, "Hey, by the way, we're going to come arrest you. Make sure you're home." No, you show up out of the blue and you catch him, and that way you don't. You know, come on, dude. Let's be honest here.
Okay, what are we being honest about?
About just reality, bro. Like, there's a reality to things. You don't just throw a bunch of fucking strangers together on a fucking in the ocean. Everybody knows this is a fucking bad idea, bro. There's just too many things wrong.
Well, like I said earlier, if you go out of port, you got to set up your chart, and you got to.
But you're also assuming that you have a bunch of people that are in the same mindset. You know, like.
Well, I think that's what he's fishing for too. Yeah. You know, he's looking for people that are willing to go out on a limb with this.
But how easy would it be for a troll to just come along and just have some money and just throw into it just to get involved so they could ruin it, or you know, just there's so many bad things. I don't like it.
You definitely have the spectrum going on. All right, so other than that, I mean,
how many times have I been completely wrong, Roger?
I mean, I'm not here to prove anybody wrong or right, dude.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, whenever I've given you advice, have I been wrong completely, or have I just been off a little bit?
It depends on what you're talking about.
Right, but I'm saying we've had some experiences, right?
Not in person, but yeah, online, yeah. If this is going to be a very personal thing,
you know, I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just telling you. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's beyond that point, though. But I'm talking about if you get somebody to try to take this voyage, you think it's going to end up like the voyages that people have already tried to take down to Antarctica, like the pilot that just got arrested down there and went down. Took a flight down the Union Glacier. They arrested his ass. He wasn't down there. He didn't have permission to go.
I've seen a couple of videos. I'm not sure if they're legit or not, but I've seen a couple of videos where people went down there and they made a mockery of it. They like deliberately got pulled over by the guys and asked them questions and stuff like that. And like I was just like, it didn't seem. I mean, it seems just as phony as the guys who pretend like they're hiding from them too. But it's like, what, you think they don't have radar? You idiot! You can't turn off your radar when you're in the ocean. They can still see you. Duh. It's not like an airplane where you can just fly low. It's not. It's like just dumb. But they make it sound like as if you could just avoid all the stuff that's set up, like you said, buoys, and there's ways they could track and make sure you don't go on an island you're not supposed to go to. It doesn't take a lot of technology.
If you take a voyage in a boat, you have to put
you have to
destination
documentation.
Yeah, you gotta tell them where you're going.
And then when you change that path, there's somebody there. But the likelihood, if you got a big group together, that they would be able to find all of you. And no, I believe this is possible. I just believe it's a shit show. It's just you're just asking to get shot at or a bad video of what never to do online, right? You know what I'm saying?
Well, there are international laws in waters, no matter where you're going.
Well, that's the first thing I do is double check all that shit first, and then I. But see, I would start with that. If this was me, I would show all the law. I'd say, look, this is where I'm right. This is why I know I'm right. I talked to a lawyer. This is what the treaty means. This is why this is what it says in the Black's Law. It's a whole different thing. He doesn't come at you like that. He just comes at you like, you got to believe me, bro. You just got to trust me. I don't know if I like that.
It's kind of intimidating. He's basically coming out saying that he's willing to go defy the treaty, right?
Right, so right. That's just accident waiting to fucking happen.
Exactly. Of course, it's definitely a red flag, man. You know, I mean, really, 99% of everything we see.
It's like when you're going to rob a bank, but the guy calls and asks the guy at the bank that works at the bank, "How would you rob the place if you were going to rob it?" Yeah, it's like, oh no, that was a good idea. So, it worked out.
I'm going to skip this next section after this because all he's doing is some psychology work with NPCs. That's what he's showing. Let's get into more of the trip. He's
some interesting stuff at the end of this video, though. That
he's going to come back and tell us we live on a ball.
I hope not.
I just mess with you, but would that surprise you? Would it, Roger?
I know we've already seen it happen. Yeah,
I'm not saying it's gone up. I'm just saying not only that, they don't have to go to that extreme. They love to divide in many forms, so they'll divide us within, like, which is still a flat earther, but you can't be trusted no more, dude. You know.
But anybody who knew him beforehand, how could you how could you support him after all that?
Well, there's plenty of people that do, and that's what
I don't
exactly my
understand that. I
point is.
don't
That's
understand that.
That's exactly my point. It causes the division within, not
But
only
how the fuck can you stand on one side and say, "Oh, you gotta fucking give him a break"? No, fuck that shit,
well,
bro.
people have blind faith, and
But if you've
cult
been even people, I'm not stupid. People in the military know. Once you sign an NDA, there's nothing you can fucking do about it. You gotta live with it. You gotta just shut your fucking mouth and stay out of it, right? It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Nobody's breaking that shit. Nobody's going off the fucking record. It's bullshit.
Well, I know where I stand as it is, so I'm going to stick to it. I'm not going to change. I know what I know. I can't unknow what I know.
But I do know one thing. If I was going to make some kind of dumb idea like this happen, I would talk to people that do this shit all the time, people that work on ships. I'd find out all kinds of things before I even thought about putting it on the internet about what I was going to do.
I mean, really, we got to think about these implications. This guy, thinks he's going to go spoil the whole global narrative, and show us that there's lands out there, and you could
more than likely this
whole
is just
time.
a way to hook a bunch of stupid fucking flat earthers.
It really is, in my opinion. We know damn straight the Earth is flat. There's absolutely all the evidence to support that, dude.
Why do we need to go on fucking?
We really don't. Now, if you want to go on some fairy tale expedition, fine, whatever.
Yeah, Roger, listen to this.
It's not practical. It's not logical.
Did I say I was going on an expedition, Ryan?
Well, you've been talking about going to Antarctica, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm going down there to debunk TFE.
You're only going to one little fucking section of this whole huge thing. It's fucking ridiculous.
You didn't hear what I said.
I know. I don't. I'm stubborn.
Yeah. Well, the fact of you wanting to go is already exposed a lot. Look at how they've shown their colors about not.
Yeah, look how everybody's separated, calling you this and that about just because you said that. Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing no, dude. You're missing what JJ's saying, dude. You've already jumped to three other conclusions. No, the fact that they didn't take me along with them to start with is the first.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And they want to charge you more to go down to that specific location.
And they don't want flat earthers down there.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? They can do that and get away with it too.
Might as well act like you just want to go run a marathon or something, dude.
Well, and even for the simple reason that you're just a pain in the ass, and you're going to be a guy that's going to be asking questions and wanting things to change things, and all that. You're going to want all this. You're just going to be a pain in my ass. It's like, would I want to deal with that anyway? Like, no, probably not.
No, that's why I won't.
Not unless you pay me $20,000. Yeah, I mean, just saying.
I'm not. That's why I went with the third option and get a job in Antarctica to the South Pole. Yeah,
but then you're putting yourself on the line where that's
like put myself on the line of what I'm working a job in Antarctica.
Okay,
and I've had a bunch of globetrotters say, "What are you gonna?" No, good God,
does such a thing really exist, Roger?
If they take, well, that's what I would do.
Have you ever met anybody that got a job and then came back and talked about it at all, like for any reason, like even remote shit? Like
we've done interviews with a few people. There's Nathan did an interview with a plumber from McMurdo.
Okay.
Said
and what evidence did we come up with based on that?
Well, he didn't see a midnight sun. That was his evidence.
Okay, but how does that? Okay, I'm confused. How does that help us understand that the Earth's flat or not? I mean, how does that?
Well, no, it's putting the globe model to the test.
If I said that,
oh my God.
If I said a million things about it.
You ask a question and then you start talking over me before I can answer it. You asked me, what did we learn? And I was going to tell you, but you're going to continue talking. But I was telling you that we learned. And never mind, dude. It's like I could go into it, but I mean, it's like you're mad about it now. I was trying to tell you that we found out there wasn't a midnight sun in McMurdo Base on the solstice. That's what we learned from the plumber from Antarctica. That's what he learned. Okay, he did an interview with him. All right.
Do we have footage for that?
Yeah, we have footage for it. No, we have his testimony.
Wow. Okay, so we got more. Okay. All right. Okay.
That's all we have from it. The thing is that we haven't got anybody to go down there and do a live stream during the solstice or produce evidence. And what we have to do is remember that if it's midnight in Greenwich, that's the time they're going off of. The meridian set there. So what you're looking for is a 24-hour circling sun. That's what debunks the globe. If there is no 24 hours of a circling sun above you, then there is no globe. That's the whole point. That's why the whole point is that you're going to reverse the burden because that's what you've had done.
No,
to you
I'm
the
just
whole
going to
time.
say, but everything is done with flat Earth measurements, Roger. Like, why the fuck?
We already know. Yeah, we already know. The point is really it's about exposing the lengths that our enemies are going to. If they're willing to
But none of the information that came back from that expedition proved anything except they faked the fuck out of it, bro. Like, come on.
Exactly, and that's good.
So why the fuck do we need even? Why do we waste our time to go disprove something that fucking never got proved in the first place? It doesn't make sense.
Exposing how fallacious they are and what extent they'll go to deceive the truth.
It's not already abundantly obvious to you.
Well, like, obviously, a lot of people are not awake.
There's a lot of people who aren't awake to it at all. But they're eventually
going to release the video, right? Okay.
Really
and eventually the whole world's going to flood because of global warming. I know. I get it.
Yeah, how do you get off topic so fast, dude? I mean, you're like going
all over. Yeah,
I know.
No, I'm trying to make an actual point. With the whole
making
thing,
an actual point about a circling sun, not a big picture. We're talking about what happens in Antarctica, what they claim is the 90th parallel. Where'd he go? Ryan? We're not trying to run you off. I'm trying to make a point. This is the whole point of why I was going down there. And just the thing is, I should have went down with them to start with. And that's the first tell. And I had already started a GoFundMe, and I was me and PJ had discussed this earlier, and it's not going to change what year I go down there or when I go down there. I could just show that would actually put a whole end to the whole discussion. There would be no TFE. There would be no discussion about it at all if I showed that they falsified their footage by showing an actual live stream from Antarctica at the parallel they were at and didn't get a midnight sun, a 24-hour sun. Do a live stream for 24 hours like they promised us. That was the whole point, to me going anywhere and not taking an expedition, anything like that. That would have been the whole point. That was it. That's in a nutshell. That's the whole trip. Had nothing else to do with anything else. You get where I'm coming from, JJ?
I do.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I'm getting criticized constantly by flat earthers more so than globies. Yeah.
Well, they did a good job of division, man, and it's going to come with the territory. No matter what you decide, it's going to come with the territory. You know?
And it seems like it's going to be impossible, like they're making it impossible, which is another good tell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sweat. It's no sweat off my balls,
Right.
Yeah. And if I can't get to where I need to go, and they told me there's a 3-year wait for jobs down there. If I wanted to go work in Antarctica, they just don't. Oh, here you go. Come on over.
Yeah. You know how ridiculous that sounds. You think like if they were in need of some, apparently they're not in need, right? Because obviously they take your ass in a heartbeat.
Yeah. If they need,
and you think supply and demand for workers would be pretty high out there. You would think.
No, not too many people probably. Hey, give me a job, man. Yeah. So they have applications online. It doesn't say 3 years to wait, but a couple of people said they just looked into it and they said there's a 3-year wait for hiring. I should dig in that more. All right. So let's see what else Mr. Gunn's got to do here. It looks like he's charting his way through Antarctica, doesn't it? So this is probably, I'm hoping that this is the rest of his plans for his expedition. Let's see it.
To land for a land expedition. If any other vessels or aircraft see you landing on Antarctica, they'll grass you in straight away. It's against their treaty rules to step on land past the 60th degree south, and you will be arrested and punished severely if you're caught. Which takes us back to something from my last video that I don't think sunk in, due to the hundreds of comments and emails warning me of being intercepted past the 60th degree south.
I mean, that's what you're throwing out there, JJ, right? If he goes past the 60th degree south.
Yeah, we need to double check you because I'm pretty sure you can't navigate. You're not going to get close enough to even see an ice wall. That's what the whole point is, to keep you away from even being able to validate what is out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's not, I don't think it's whether or not you step on land. I think it's just to traverse past the 60th south latitude, but I could be wrong. I don't think
let me see where Ryan dropped off to. Give me a second. Maybe you lost signal. I was going to ask him right quick.
I want a freaking sailboat.
There you go. Now you're talking. Big one.
Airship.
Airship. There
Yeah, I
you
want
go.
one of those too. I want a sailboat with an airship parked on the deck.
We want one of those Artemis rockets, you know. We'll just shoot ourselves right into the, you know, other side of the moon now. Yeah, boys.
Well, I hear
we're gonna get there with style, dude. We don't want this ship shit. We want a spaceship, man.
Yeah, I watched a documentary where Elon said he's building an airplane that goes the speed of light.
Oh, nice.
I'm not shitting you. I know. They put this on. Okay, why? Yeah, sure. I mean, nobody be able to catch you, dude, ever. Yeah. You'd be able to time travel, and that's something.
Why not just teleport? You know, fuck it.
Yeah, just push that button.
I mean, that's what real men would do, right? Teleport.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see what he says about the treaty. We had to look into it. I'll dig it up, and we'll.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've definitely done some research on it, but it hasn't been recent. But I'm pretty sure it's traversing, and it made sense because they don't want you to see if there is an ice wall or not. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to be able to go close enough to where you can validate whether Antarctica is a continent or just a container of our pond.
Good question. Yeah. So
it's always going to be a mystery, and that's why the treaty is in place.
I'm going to cheat right quick. I'm going to ask Siri. Hey Siri, does the Antarctic Treaty forbid any travel beyond the 60th parallel? You can go past the 60th parallel in Antarctica. That's what it says on Facebook.
Well, you weren't specific enough because I'm sure you could if you had the permits and permission. So ask if you could do it independently, you know, without.
Let's try that. Okay.
Without permission.
Hey Siri, can you independently go past the 60th parallel in Antarctica? No, there's a Facebook page called this. It's a flat Earth. Okay. Now it's pulling up the same links, even with that. There's travel restrictions, this information. Something about the ice wall. Let's search Google. Let's see what that does.
I want to try something. Hey Siri, play Freebird.
There you go.
Yeah, if you have a permit.
Okay, it's saying, yes, you can independently travel past the 60th parallel into Antarctica. The treaty, hold on. There's more to this. The treaty stems to the outline rules for the continent, but it does not establish a military blockade preventing independent civilians from exploring unauthorized. So, in other words, you got to get permission.
Yeah, imagine that. In conclusion, I was right, you know. And of course, they don't have a blockade. It's not like a row of ships blocking you from going. No, they censor. You know, they monitor it. You know,
dude. Even if you have let's say the law's on your side, right? Who's to say that these people are going to respect the law? When was the last time you encountered a government official respecting the law?
Half of them don't even know the law.
Yep.
They're out there enforcing shit they don't even know. It's a bunch of costume wearers, dude.
Yeah. You think some swab on a deck is going to know the law of the treaties and stuff? No. They sit there. They have a post in there.
They got specific orders, and you know they're going to maintain their obligations. Pretty simple.
So yeah, Glenn's got a good point. Permit expense. Yeah, they are expensive.
Of course. They're going to make it to where, especially depending on what your intentions are, first of all, you know.
Yeah, LE asked me my intentions before I even got into it.
Imagine that. How about none of your business? That don't work very well, huh?
No, you get enough money can make it none of your business, from what I understand.
Yeah. It's all pretty telling, you know, in a totality.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's get back to the thing, see if he's got any more plans to get around anything.
These are the rules of the Antarctic Treaty, set in place by the treaty's governors, which are all the high-powered countries' governments worldwide. Rule number 6. The treaty applies to all land or ice shelves past south of the 60 degrees south,
Did you
but
get
not
kicked off?
the seas.
Huh? No, I just left.
So,
Oh, okay.
the only
You didn't
rule
say
is
bye?
you can't step on land or ice shelves past south of the 60
No, we're
degrees
still
south.
talking, dude.
But the treaty doesn't apply to the seas.
No, you don't have to get mad about
Meaning,
it. It
we
wasn't
can
picking
legally
on you.
travel anywhere on the oceans and seas. This is 60 degrees south from Monty's
We're
map,
looking into what he's doing, and what
and this is
the
a
treaty has to
60th degree
say.
south on a modern map.
That's what we're trying to get to. We're not
We can
trying to
sail past
blow it
south
off,
of
like,
the 60 degrees south with no issues or rules broken. This is their rules. No one has the legal right to intercept you,
gotta have.
or turn you back,
I'm not
or
saying
arrest
I'm gonna
you,
join Gunn
or
in
harm
this
you.
expedition. I'm looking
They're
at
telling you in rule number 6, you can sail and travel wherever the fuck you want. The truth is, no one's physically trying to stop you from leaving and exploring this world.
Yeah, I know.
They've just filled most
I'm into
people's
scrutiny,
brains
but
with
the whole
conspiracy
point is
theories,
that
beliefs, and
if I can
bullshit,
actually legitimately
and that your own
do
unnecessary
something to
fear
actually
keeps
show
you
my
from
point.
figuring out reality or leaving. And the other landmasses that I would advise you not to travel to is Galicia and Lakesh. I found so many
I'm
proofs
not
and
looking to get
hints
away with
that the
anything.
top-level
I'm seeing
cult
what I can actually
members
do.
inhabit certain hidden lands for themselves. For example, they now give us Nova Guinea, now called Australia, but they keep Lakesh hidden and even diverting marine traffic and air traffic in this area. Think about it. These parasites wouldn't poison the masses' bodies and minds, poison our healthcare, the educational system, poison the water supply, the food,
I'm not risking
and
my
even
life.
the air we breathe, then just live amongst us.
Well, I got to
They
get back.
clearly despise us. Would they really live amongst their slaves?
Gotcha. All right.
These parasites feed off you. They've enslaved you and even indoctrinated you into calling them things like the elites or the royals. Mind games to make you think that they're better than you. There's a reason why the cool and the super rich own all these ocean crossing super yachts and large aircraft.
Far, I got to agree with him about like what the elites have done and what the powers that be or should not be are holding us up to. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, there's definitely a lot of truth from what he's saying, no doubt about that.
Yeah, I thought
But
I was
my
on. Sorry about that.
oh,
Yeah.
you're good. I don't want people to think my skepticism is all, pessimistic, because I do agree with a lot of it. But if things weren't the way they were and the powers that be don't do what they do, I wouldn't be, having this ideology. You know what I'm saying? It's just a deeper understanding and an outside perspective.
I know, but I mean, with the world is under one world religion. If you want to really boil it down, they actually believe what they're taught without any investigation or any resource searching or anything on their own. They just take it as read and they go on their merry way every day, do their 9 to 5 jobs and whatnot, and just believe everything you're taught about the world without any investigation, right?
Of course, that's the only way. You're gonna have a smoother ride. Life's already tough enough as it is. They make it that way. Everything's by design.
Oh yeah. Well, so far, I mean, taking into those, the little trips they put you on, you're not going to find anything out at all. There's no exploration, I don't think. I don't think that they allow it unless you're in a scientific expedition like what's his name, the Wilbur guy. He's down there doing the whole reason he's down there. He's doing a project for NASA.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, Roger, I keep repeating it, and it feels like it is repetitive, but it's like the source, dude. If we see it on the mainstream, if it's being pushed in the narrative, if it's going viral, then most likely it's staged, man. These people have been caught red-handed time after time, compulsively lying to us. But then we're supposed to believe tomorrow's news story of who's there, who's this, who's that. I check out. I can't trust anything. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Yeah.
it actually it's an opposite. It's like I'd rather obviously be wrong on my own account from my own lack of discernment than just blindly trust some, source that we know is not credible. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like it actually steers you in the right direction, because once you know the enemy, when they point left, you just go right, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're
I
always
think Gunn has
reversing.
that in mind too. Like he's saying he wants to go the opposite direction from
Yeah.
Antarctica to start exploring.
Well,
But
they
I mean, once you
reverse
get to the
engineer
60th
everything.
parallel, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're watching all sides of the pond. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're not gonna go spoil the powers that be's,
The
and
fence.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're
Well,
not gonna.
he's not even claiming to be going to prove Earth's shape or anything. He's going to prove extra land, right? If I'm not
Yep.
wrong here, right?
Yeah, I think he's looking for a whole other set of lands that supposedly are on the moon map. I think it's
Yeah.
what his first priority is.
And what, you think you're gonna come back and be a hero and expose that to humanity, and meanwhile the powers that be just take it in the butt? Give me a
Yeah.
break. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, we got a visitor again, and I guess thinks he's visible to everybody. He's in here talking, but he's not actually in the chat. You see him looking restream. Yeah,
he's in restream.
yeah, you can look in the restream chat. No, he's at. You can see the main chat. He's typing in the main chat, but he thinks everybody can see him. He's been blocked, obviously, timed out or whatnot. Yeah,
got you.
Yeah. Can you read from backstage at all? Can you see what's on the?
I'm trying to get back right now. Every time I flop pages or whatever, it'll like take forever. Yeah. Restream really screws me up, but I'm looking now. You're saying it's in the regular chat?
Yeah, he's in the regular chat. I can see him,
right?
But he's not. I can't. I go over to the regular chat. I don't see him anymore.
Yeah, I don't see him in either. I don't see him in either.
Well, you're the one that swept him out, so.
Right. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah. No, he's still there, but he's sitting there saying, "Don't tell Flatsoid y'all masturbate."
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay.
Stuff like that, Well, it has to do with a stream that Flatsoid did one night. He's a real troll, dude. He constantly watches our feeds and stuff.
Yeah, what a spread.
I know. Don't worry. If you can't see him, don't worry about him. You can't see him.
Yeah, I can't.
That's the problem when you're running a restream. You get to see all this is stuff that I saw that other people put in and abandoned for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to mention any names.
Yeah.
I get to see this stuff and you guys don't. Yeah. Good God. Anyway, so I'm done with that for tonight. There's only about another 10 minutes I want to watch out of it. So what do you think, Matt? You like Gunn? Or you think he's blowing smoke up people's asses?
Man, I don't know. I mean, it's cool to be skeptical, but I'd like to imagine, like, perhaps there's somebody out there like a Gunn, who want, it might be his dream and more, who am I to piss on his dream kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
well, let him give it a shot,
Yeah, maybe he can put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, but when you chart a vessel, you got to have a destination and a port. You got to put all your logs in. There's a lot of regulations when you go sailing. He should know this kind of stuff
too, because personally, I think it would be awesome to have a sailboat, bro. Like I would love to get in one place and get out at a different place, and that would be awesome for me.
Yeah. Big Pine's got one, doesn't he? I think he sails, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hence his name, Big Pine Sailing. Yeah. He said that an expedition, Go ahead, man.
I think it would be dope as shit too, man. And I have high dreams and all this stuff, but this ain't about that. This is about being a realist. So that's what I try to keep in mind. It's not a game, and I don't think that it's plausible. That's all. I'm with you, Matt. Though I really am. I used to be optimistic a lot more than but the more the truth is it's not always a good time.
Yeah. Well,
I see. Like I don't think it's gonna. I don't think he's gonna go through it without problems, like he's saying, dude. It's not like he's gonna go down there, discover new lands, reveal it to the world, and everybody's gonna sing "Kumbaya." Like
right?
No,
that's
there's
good
no
thing.
way.
Yeah. But, and that's what his intentions are, right? Like what is this guy's true intentions? What does he think's gonna you know, what's the best case scenario for this guy according to his logic?
Gosh, I wouldn't know, bro. I don't know.
I think he thinks he can fly under the radar. The way he talks later on in this documentary or whatever he's doing here, he said there's so many millions of thousands of miles of water out there that's not really patrolled as well as you think it is, and he can fly underneath there.
Okay, but we're being documented every second. They listen to every word. The guy's literally on YouTube gathering a crew on all this. Give me a break. Let's get real here, right? And you're going to go under the radar after announcing it for 2 years straight.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't have his real name, or that's why he's not showing his bow. He doesn't play all his cards out there in public.
But you got to email them and get contact and you know, get the crew together. They can track all that shit. I mean, it's not. I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to any of that.
Yeah.
You know, these people are no joke. I mean, they can monitor everything we do and say. They do. I don't know.
Maybe he wants to be a Viking and go. I think that's really what.
Well, cool. You know, I'm cool with the cool stories and the cool. You know, I don't know. I think it's badass. Don't get me wrong, guys. I think it's badass, but logically, it's not a good idea. You know, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
Like sneaks to high heaven. Sorry, guys.
I'd love to explore myself. That would be my dream, actually, if we could just get up and go explore an uncharted.
You, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we should follow him in our own boat.
Yeah. Let's get right behind him.
We'll
put him out in front.
We'll let him be the rabbit. So when they go chase him, dude, we'll just go the other way. You know?
Yeah. No.
Cookie. That's what I'm saying. Stuck on a boat with Cookie for 6 months, bro. That.
Well, the whole thing. The reason he left is he didn't want to get mad. He's worried about me going out and doing something like this shit, or what people would think if I did.
That just shows he cares, dude. It shows he cares.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, if he didn't care, he wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all for people who care. Yeah.
I tell you how it is, man. Even though I like you, I tell you, man.
No. Well, thanks, JJ. I feel much better.
Yeah, man. I love you, brother.
I love you too.
You know,
man.
I told you had your whole life ahead of you, man. You know.
Yeah, you warned me.
Yeah, can't say I didn't. Can't say I didn't.
I know. You'll put a good in for my eulogy there. You'll be in there. Well, right. He was a good YouTuber. Yeah. Had his head on straight.
Yeah, good.
Although when it came to this trip, you know, I couldn't turn him back. I couldn't convince him not to go. Yeah,
tried to lead the horse to water, but you know, just died on me. You know.
You know, Dan's not my name. That's my horse's name.
Ed, Mr. Ed.
No, I'm making reference to Buster Scrubs. You ever watch that doc? Dude, you should check it. I'll play a clip from him right quick. Yeah, there's I'm trying to remember the brothers that put this thing. Buster Shrugs, man. Yeah, see, Matt knows who I'm talking about. Buster Shrugs. That's a funny movie, though, ain't it? You ever watched the whole thing?
I did. It was retarded as shit, man.
Oh, come on.
Dude. The guy tried to show it to me, and I'm like, oh, all right. He tried to convince me, you got to watch it. I'm like, whatever, dude, throw it on. And we watch it, and like the first 5 minutes was like, all right, this is kind of cool. And then the whole rest of the shit was just retarded. Like the guy.
Well, none of the stories are correlated at all.
You don't correlate. Yeah. And I wasn't expecting that. So I'm just like, what the hell is going on, dude?
Yeah, I think it's what the director had in mind. Like, you're gonna get surprised by what they're gonna do next.
The first little skit of it was cool, like, you know, the first opening parts. And,
yeah, when he rides into the cantina.
Yeah, the old Western shit. You know,
right.
It's just funny.
That's what I was going to show you. I didn't know if you've seen
Trinity. You seen Trinity, right? And the left hand of the devil, Bambino, his brother, Trinity.
Okay, I know you're talking about. Yeah,
remember that guy? My name is Nobody. I used to love those shows.
This one here, this is a shootout scene. I think it's funny. You remember when he had the gunman come looking for him?
Yeah,
I thought I played it.
That was a good show, bro.
You cut out on us. What did you say, Matt?
Yeah, what JJ was talking about. My name is Nobody.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a pretty good show, bro. That dude's badass.
Yeah, Terrence
haven't
Hill.
seen-
Terrence
Yeah.
Hill.
I gotta watch it then. All right.
You never seen
Oh,
it?
good.
My name-
No, I haven't.
You're gonna love
I've
it.
heard of
There's
it.
There's like 3 of them or something, 3 or 4 of them.
Who made
My
it?
name is Terrence Hill, and then the other guy used to play with. It's like his brother in the movie, but I can't remember his name.
Okay, well, I'll look it up. Terrence Hill.
Terrence Hill.
Okay,
good
well, I
stuff.
want to take a little gander at this right quick. How long is this death scene? It's a couple of minutes long. But the gunshots are incredible.
Yeah, when he shoots his hand off or his hat.
You know, he actually gets shot in the head here, and he's looking at himself in the mirror. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I should have seen this coming. Can't be top dog forever.
Let me tell you, buddy, there's a faster gun coming over yonder when tomorrow comes. Let me tell you, buddy, and it won't be long till you find yourself singing your last cowboy song. Yippee-ki-yay, when the roundup ends. Yippee-ki-yay.
Is that what happens when it's all said and done? I'm just messing with you. I don't think so. But yeah, that was quite the little. That's all we need to see, I think. He's going to be flying up in the clouds with everybody.
Yeah, the rest of the movie sucked. I thought the movie was going to be all right after watching the opening. You know?
Yeah,
Dude, the miners, Nick Nolte miner scene or whatever. That was long and just drawn out. You know, Mr. Pocket. Come on, Mr. Pocket.
You've watched more than I have. I haven't seen that part. I should watch the whole thing.
It's not ringing a bell to me, but I think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's not memorable.
Oh, I know you're talking about now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, gentlemen, you want to get out of here? It's been
Sounds
almost
good.
3 hours. Yeah.
It's almost 5 a.m. here.
Yeah, it's almost 5 a.m. here too. Imagine we're on the same time, aren't we?
You just keep
And
getting later.
Yeah, I got to work tomorrow night too. So I do have a couple hours where I got to be there, and I'm glad I got Tamara's book and the calendars.
Yeah,
I'll be sending one to Santera.
Man, I appreciate you, Roger. Appreciate you, Matt.
Appreciate you too, Jay.
Much love to everybody in the Hizzle.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great day.
And come back and see us sometime.
We'll,
we'll be here.
That's right.
Yeah. And I'm going to play Mr. Juno's favorite on the way out. Night, everybody. If I can get this thing to work.
Later.
Damn. Later. I got her froze up on me for some reason. I got to toggle this thing.
Later, Raj. Later, people.
We'll get her.
Much love.
Later, Matthew. There he goes. It's working now. buddy. I'm trying to shut this thing down proper. As soon as I get the restream up and going again. It took 2.5 hours to shut down on my ass. Just waiting for it to reload. There it goes. We're back up and running. Hey, Godheart, I didn't see you come in. No. Boys, I'm going to end the stream if I can. It's still acting a little sluggish. Bear with me. As soon as it catches up with itself. I think it's working now. It's about to, I think. Jesus. None of the controls are working. I think I got it to work, maybe. Yes, boy, is it sluggish. Yeah. Tick, tick, tick.